Stranger Things was nominated for a Primetime Emmy.
She got more hardware than Gal.
So her.
Conan, what is best in life?
To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and listen to Blacker Than Black times infinity. Hey, this is Matt,
Joe,
and Becky.
hosts of pre-recorded live from the Mistake on the Lake, and you are listening to Blacker Than Black times infinity.
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if you've been respecting women all night. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Strategy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out, fam, with that dang shit on my left. Your boy Stitch.
Shall we begin?
Ooh, yes we shall. On my far right, on the engineering on the 1 to 2, chocolate out on 3 sports, Chronos.
Just tell them winter has come.
Ooh, yes, yes. In the middle, we got the oldest ninja in the world, Old Ninja.
I need you to step in the name of love.
God damn.
Let me see you do the love slide.
God damn it. Last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
Hey Ian, where the fuck is my package, man? Holy shit, where the fuck is my goddamn package?
What the fuck? Damn. What was that one from, man?
So I got a voicemail from Amazon from a driver named Ian, and he said he couldn't find my house because there was no address anywhere, and he didn't know what to do. So I don't know if I ever got my package or not.
You didn't watch that?
No, I didn't.
Oh, it's fucking hilarious.
I gotta watch that one. All right. Who we got in that motherfucking base?
Wild Alb is first. What's going on, man? And then our listener of the week would be Roy Sandoval.
I love Roy. Roy's just fam.
I sound like a famous person's name, like some from the Favela, or like some on the Spanish channel or something.
Like the most interesting man in the world?
Yeah.
Roy Sandoval. Also, I just want a brief mention about like a popular podcast, which every couple of like months we'll have like one podcast from like a while ago that just like goes up our fucking chart.
Yeah.
And this time it's actually it's been a few times, but it's the Notorious DPC episode, which is getting great traction once again. So yeah, if y'all want to go back and listen to it, it's great. Interview with Dominique Provost Chalkley from Winona Earp.
Yes.
So it's great podcast. Speaking of interviews, we did another great, hilarious fucking interview with J Tree's band. That was done last Saturday.
Yes.
So if you haven't listened to that one, go ahead and check it out. It's pretty funny. It's not just about music, but it's mostly about music, but it's pretty funny. A lot of dick jokes.
A lot of dick jokes.
What the hell?
God damn.
How you guys end up on dick jokes? I guess I gotta go back.
They were talking about they're talking about putting their first music video on Pornhub. So,
yeah. And then they mentioned fingering, so that's what it went all downhill from there. But it was a fun interview. No, I
don't know what would happen if somebody posted up like their video on Pornhub.
That's what they're really
I'm not surprised. So if they can post like help, like video game help and shit, tips and tricks on Pornhub, why not?
That's actually on there?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's how I got through Fallout 4.
Like actual videos of people playing and...
Well, it would be like a porn vid and then all below
on the
nothing
comments.
but Fallout comments.
It'd be funny if there was a gamer chick who would like masturbate while playing video games and give you fucking tips.
Oh, they do that.
Oh, they already they've been had to do that.
Yeah.
But it's not on Pornhub though.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, they're everywhere, bro.
Apparently I'm not typing in the right categories.
Yeah,
they do it live
not.
too sometimes. So
Yeah.
I'm more looking at the MILFs and...
Actually, I would say the most of the ones that I've seen do it live, and they just like put up their past recordings.
Yes.
Yeah, I've seen chick riding dildos fucking playing video games.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen the duel. Have you seen the two girls doing it?
Oh yeah, one has got a really big ass. Girl on the left. Yeah.
I think so. Yeah, they were like in competition. They're both riding like Sabians or whatnot and gaming at the same time, trying to see who can actually finish a Call of Duty match.
Were they respecting each other at the same time though?
No, they were both riding dildos.
I know. I finished first. So.
You know what's really funny that we're talking about this? So a local radio station had posted up a video of a wife cheating on her husband with another woman, and I sat there and watched the video. I'm like, this looks fucking familiar. So I'm like, is that? And I like look it up, and it's a fucking porn. So they didn't show up like the scenes of the wife cheating with like the housemaid or whatever. They just kind of cut away and say like 30 minutes later, and like they showed them putting their clothes back, like trying to put their clothes back on while their husband's in there. And I wanted to comment on there, be like, hey, this is actually a porn. It's like, this is completely fake, but I was like, I don't need people to know that I watch fucking porn and shit like that, so I decided not to post anything.
So listen to the
Photographic.
podcast.
Yeah, I tell you this is a
Photographic
podcast.
porn memory.
He's got pornographic memory, bro.
Yes.
But the porn star in the video was it's that Latin chick named Storm. I can't remember her first name, like Dessa or something like that.
Stormy Daniels or some shit?
No, she's Latin, so.
Oh, well.
But she had like big titties and she had like really dark ovaries or whatever they're fucking called.
Areolas.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, if you look up
Racist
Storm
way to call them
fucks
Oreos.
house. Actually, let me see if I can find the name of the video real quick.
While you do that, let's do real quick our RIPs. We had a couple of this week.
We had a couple this week. So we will start with Fresh Kid Ice, a.k.a. Chris Wong Wan.
You ain't nothing but a hoochie mama.
Yeah.
Hood rat.
Yeah, a.k.a. the Chinaman. He is one of the founding members of the controversial rap group 2 Live Crew and responsible for discovering rapper Flo Rida.
Yes, sir.
He's black and Chinese and gave himself the moniker the Chinaman. He's a former U.S. Air Force, along with Mr. Mix, who also served, and together with Luther Campbell and Brother Maquis, formed 2 Live Crew, the group that pushed the envelope on free speech and raunchy-ass lyrics. Chris had some health issues in the past. He had a stroke in 2009 and another one in 2010.
R.I.P.
He died on July 13th at the age of 53.
Young.
Fucking young. Yeah.
Next on the list is Martin Landau. He's a veteran actor, age 89. He's been in the business since the 50s, or the movie business since the 50s. He was the original choice for Mr. Spock in Star Trek, the original series.
You know what? That almost could have worked.
Yeah, if you look at his pictures, he looks a lot like Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
He's been nominated for numerous awards. The first one was for Tucker, A Man in His Dreams, Crimes and Misdemeanors, and Helen and Max. But he won an Oscar for playing Bela Lugosi in Ed Wood.
Nice. Okay. From the 90s. Yeah.
His selected geek filmography, which I just slapped this together, was Mission Impossible, the TV series, Twilight Zone, the 90s Spider-Man cartoon. He was the voice of Scorpion. And X-Files Fight the Future, the 1998 feature-length movie.
Good shit.
Next on the list is filmmaker George Andrew Romero. He gave the world of filmmaking zombies. Anybody know that he's half Cuban?
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Yeah, I had no idea.
His name's Romero. I figured he was not all white.
His groundbreaking film Night of the Living Dead was released in 1968. He is one of the most celebrated American horror films of all time. The film became a cult classic and was inducted into the National Film Registry of the Library of Congress of the United States in 1999. His next major hit was Dawn of the Dead, released in 1978. It also launched the career of effects artist Tom Savini. Dawn of the Dead gave Romero the means to make films such as Night Riders, Monkey Shines, Creepshow, and The Dark Half. The last 2 were Stephen King novels. Some other notable works of his was The Crazies and Season of the Witch. Both have been remade. He also did a O.J. Simpson documentary in 1974.
Oh, wow. Okay.
He was working on Road of the Dead and released a poster for the film on July 13th and passed away 3 days later.
Damn.
He died at the age of 77 from lung cancer.
Too bad. Fucking sucks.
R.I.P.
And Night of the Living Dead still holds up. Even though it's a 60s movie, it's in black and white, it's still a great horror.
This gave us fucking zombies.
Yes.
He gave us zombies. And he did it on a low budget. And he built his first, I believe, Image Hold Productions or whatever. And the rest was kind of history. I mean, he's done other movies, but they weren't as successful as some of the Dead, some Creepshow or Monkey Shines. The ones that I saw Land of the Dead, which was like a wannabe found footage type thing.
Yeah.
And there's some other ones, and then he was working on Road of the Dead, and he's gone.
I appreciate you did some research this time, man. Look at you came correct, professional.
These are some iconic figures that passed away.
Yeah, no shitting on them. Stitch.
Looking at me.
All right.
Hey, so jumping back to that porn thing I was talking about. So, so right now, so Crohn's, you can probably see my monitor. So there's like a little picture of like 2 chicks making out, right? And there's like a couch. So this is from the Facebook of the radio station I was talking to. But if I go to X video,
you don't want to call
and I click right here, like, yeah, that's the porn. Cause look at the couch. It's like the exact same couch. So same chicks. But the name of the adult actress, her name is Madsen Storm. That's the Latin chick I was talking about. She's got some big titties.
See, that guy fucked up. up. We could have talked his way into a three-way, probably.
He probably could have, but no, it's not. It's like fake or whatever, because she's a porn star.
Damn.
Could not be. I mean, what about the other girl? Is she a porn star? Maybe
Yep.
She just got lucky and got fucked. Oh, they both are. Okay.
Yeah, it's a video, like a porn video.
Yeah, it's funny because there's a video that Sarah Jade made where it looks like amateur porn, and then you see her face, you're like, wait, that's fucking Sarah Jade.
All right. Do we want to start with game?
No.
Where do you want to start?
Started just happened last week.
Oh, shit.
Somebody attempted to roast us on another podcast.
Yes, I did.
So we got to talk about that for a minute.
Go ahead.
All right, so last week we talked about Spiderman Homecoming. Some of us didn't like it, some of us did like it. And so I guess since since Prodigy mentioned certain podcasts once in the whole podcast.
I did a few times.
Was it a few times?
Mm-hmm.
It was a couple mentions, all right. But they decided to make an entire
With some
episode.
F's in front of it.
Yes. I did.
They decided to make an entire podcast talking shit about us and the opinion they didn't agree with. So I thought it was pretty funny because like you can thank us for giving you guys some content because I know you guys have a problem getting videos out on time and shit like that or audio out on time. So it's all good. It's all good. They had to go and make fun of us because we're fucking old. But that's cool though because you know what? Most of us are done paying our student loans and shit. You're probably not. So you know.
And only old ninjas old.
Yeah, and most of us have been reading comic books since before you were in Daddy's sack. That's probably why it pissed us off so much when we were watching Spider-Man. That's what most people fucking seem to miss about Spider-Man. Because when we were growing up, we liked Spider-Man because he didn't need nobody else. Like he was a kid when we were kids, and he was doing shit without adults. And I think most people nowadays just kind of fucking miss that point altogether. That's why I didn't like him having Tony Stark as like his mentor or whatever. Because he didn't have a mentor back in the day like that, you know. And yeah, eventually he did want to get in the Avengers, but it wasn't when he was like learning how to use his fucking powers. You know what I mean? Somebody wasn't going to him to fight their fucking battles and shit like that. That's the reason why I have problems with the fucking movie. For most of us anyway. I know some of you guys didn't have a problem with that shit, but
Stitch and Old Ninja didn't have a problem.
But then it's weird. It's weird how people mention that. Oh, we didn't want to see, Uncle Ben again, but you were fine seeing him in high school again.
Yes.
So I mean, what the fuck's up with that? Like, I don't want to see him in high school again. You know, we're past that shit. Like I said, we've already watched him do that shit plenty of times. That's what we grew up on. We get it. He was in high school, and even though it wasn't, people say it wasn't an origin story. All they did was just cut off two fucking things that made it an origin story. They don't show him getting bitten by a spider, and they didn't show fucking Uncle Ben. Everything else is a fucking origin story. I don't give a fucking nobody fucking says.
Well, and I'm gonna say this too, real quick. The great thing about our discussion last week, actually the last 2 weeks we talked about Spider-Man in a lot of ways, is that it shows various opinions on it, no matter what. And so we don't all agree.
Yeah.
We're not going to agree. But I think for anybody who's listened to the last couple of weeks and all of the discussions and flat-out arguments we've had about it, it should give you a well-rounded viewpoint of the film from different perspectives, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, you should not be seeing that movie with rose-colored glasses unless you want to give it a 9.85.
I thoroughly enjoyed the fucking movie. I gave my spiel on it last week over and over again.
We've done it before.
Stitch enjoyed it.
Yes.
Old Ninja enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It did have its issues, but it's still enjoyable. It was worth my money.
Well, a lot of folks said it was a good movie. It just wasn't a Spider-Man movie. That's what I heard from like most people that liked the movie. So
yeah,
I enjoyed the roasting. It was fucking funny. Anytime I turn on something, I hear no Vaseline. The head starts bobbing. Anyways, I'm like, oh shit.
That was funny.
They came for your head, Prodigy.
Oh, they tried to. Yeah, they tried.
It's on a spike.
Whatever.
they missed a whole lot of shit.
They gloss over a lot of stuff. But here's the thing. I like those guys, from those damn comic book guys. I'll give them. That's their name. I believe that we may get a few other response casts because I did call out more than them.
Oh, I know Kevin's probably gonna say something.
Yeah,
I thought he already did.
He was already in all caps in the fucking chat room and shit.
And that's fine. I love the fact that we can argue about this. That's what we did this with Civil War in a lot of ways too. You know, we do it with Beavis. We'll do it with Justice League.
Yeah, but we went super hard with Spider-Man. We spent like almost 3 casts on this.
We did. So we're not gonna spend this cast on Spider-Man.
Well, actually, before we switch gears, because I actually been like reading other people's comments and getting like different notes from different sources and stuff like that, and I kind of had, at least in my mind's eye, I kind of thought about what would have made Spider-Man better for me.
Yeah.
And there's actually a few things I thought would have helped out. So one thing I know I talked about in the chat. So the scene where Tony meets with Peter when he comes to his house, I feel that if they would have had it so like Iron Man was like, hey, we're gonna upgrade your gear or something like that. It would have been cool if Peter would have been like, well, you know what? Since you said that, I have some good ideas. Since I'm like limited with my resources or funds and stuff like that, like to see them collaborate on making a suit would have been fucking cool. And I can see Tony having like little secret things in the back that he has to unlock later on in life, which would have led to the hacking scene. And I know Kronos is gonna hate this, but I feel Uncle Ben needed to die in this movie. But before you say anything, I think the reason why I feel that he needed to die is not from just them copying other movies. I feel it's more of a cinematic view, so you can see who Peter Parker is. Who infected his life and like who motivated him to be Spider-Man. You needed to see that to see who he's connected to. Another thing that should have happened. So Homecoming takes place 8 months after Parker is bit by a spider. Months, sorry. And I feel that they need to show him dying, like his uncle dying, because we don't know where in that 8 months his uncle passed away. Within 8 months, if somebody dies in your life, you're still going to be remorseful of that. So they should have saw scenes where Peter's still kind of tripping out that his uncle passed away. And then I think one important scene which could have connected Spider-Man and Aunt May, or Peter and Aunt May, is there should have been one time where he came home and she was like, holding the uncle's picture and just sitting there bawling down and crying because, she lost her husband for, we don't know how many years they've been married, but she lost her husband. Like, she should have been still grieving because of that. And I feel that would have helped really tie everything together with their relationship.
Here's a thought. What if Uncle Ben isn't dead? What if he's just away, like, from the army?
Packing news dolls?
Or if he's, like, on the way... So what if he's way on doing journalism in Africa, or he's, like, deployed somewhere, and he dies later?
Whoa.
I don't even know. We've already beaten the Spider-Man horse to death.
Well, continue with some of my stories, though. Let me finish up. So I think another way for the spider sense, I know everybody's like, he has spider sense, he doesn't have spider sense. I think what the studio should have done that would have separated them from the other movies is instead of him having they slow down time or whatever, they should have made him seem like he was getting a migraine. There should have been a ringing in his head that the audience could pick up on, and we wouldn't know what was going on, but whenever it would happen, all of a sudden he'll get hit. But there should be a scene where you hear it happens and then all of a sudden he ducks. So that way the audience know oh, this is his spider sense that are tingling. And what also works with the ringing sound is that he doesn't know what it is, and as he gets more and more into his spider abilities, he learns that, oh, this is a cognition that's happening in my brain. And then maybe eventually, then they could do the slowdown of time and stuff like that, where he can kind of see the future before it happens, which is what the spider sense kind of gives him. So I know these are just ideas I felt that would have made the movie better, in my opinion.
This is weird for me about when people are saying, no, we don't need to see the spider sense again. But I'm like, but it's literally in almost every single one of the comics. Literally. So I don't understand why all of a sudden it's in a movie, you're like, oh, we don't fucking need it. But it's still it's in the comics. It's one of his core things.
Well, no,
yeah, I understand you don't necessarily need to fucking slow down time thing, but you got to at least acknowledge that he fucking has it.
I think a lot of the complaints were that, or people who were okay with him not having a spider sense were saying that, oh, he's developing his powers are still new, so he doesn't have all of his abilities, but
he gets it right away. That
was the only powers that he was missing was his spider sense, but he had strength and reflex and stuff like that. So them not having spider sense is kind of a cop out. And then also for the director to say oh, in Infinity War he's gonna have spider sense, and I feel like the director is basically taking people's advice from the last movie, seeing what they hated. It's kind of a cop out for him to throw it in there eventually.
That was already filmed and out. Whatever they released at this,
but they can always go back and edit it. So,
well, whatever they showed, and we're getting into future topics. Whatever they showed at this Infinity War, I guess trailer for the people that were just there.
Yeah.
Supposedly, what is discussed is he gets some crazy migraine about something that happens. It's all, I guess his spider sense goes bananas on something Thanos does. But I don't know because I haven't seen it. No one's really. There's been no leaked footage, which
he's on a bus or something
that's
happens.
Weird. Usually there's leaked footage.
Yeah, I was like, they must have just strip searched everybody
for real.
in there. Nobody had the balls to go in with a.
I know some people took pictures of the screen, but it was some side view and kind of blurry, so you really don't know what's going on.
But I mean, like I said, we've gone over the Spider-Man thing.
Can we please move on?
Let's jump into G23. Let's jump into G23 Expo, man. Why don't we actually just start with the fact that Disney gave us the first look at Star Wars theme park? Holy shit!
Yeah, it's
This is in Disneyland or Disney World?
both. There will be one in both.
What the hell?
The only thing that's weird is that the Florida one will be the only one with the Star Wars themed hotel. So that's
Okay.
That makes sense.
Okay.
They got more space down there.
Yeah, they do
over
have
there.
more space. It says that it's going to be 14 acres, but I don't know which park will be 14 acres, if it's both or just the Florida
Where
one.
the fuck did you get 14 acres from?
No.
Yeah,
The Florida one is.
Florida one I can see.
Massive.
In
Yeah.
LA, I don't see that.
Well,
So-
unless they remove something like maybe Tomorrowland or something.
So I heard the what's the one with the train ride, the old
Thunder
old
Mountain?
country,
Thunder Mountain?
Frontierland.
that may disappear and become Star Wars.
Yeah, they can kind of get rid of that.
Yeah. So there's a miniature model that shows the layout of the park. You can watch the video online. There are 2 new rides. The first ride will be you'll be able to pilot the Millennium Falcon. The other ride puts you in the hangar bay of a Star Destroyer. What was that?
I was just saying that could work. I mean,
yeah.
I'm down for this.
So the parks are supposed to open in 2019.
Okay.
Wow, that's not that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, then you'll be dead by then, but you know.
Yeah. Well, I'll be dead next week.
I mean,
so.
you gotta die sometime, bro.
Well, I'll be
Been
dead
on-
next week.
You've been walking millenniums.
Yeah. Well, one of these parts will give out, so we'll see.
There'll be a shorter line for me to get on Splash Mountain.
There you go.
That's what I'm looking at.
And the official name of the park is Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
This is gonna be huge.
So it's not its own theme park. It's going to be part of the Disney park.
Just like a
Okay.
Frontierland. Instead, it'll be Star Wars Galaxy's Edge.
I think,
Portion.
especially kids nowadays, would love this way more. I think actually anybody under the age of like 45 is going to love this way more than Frontierland or any of the other bullshit
yeah.
they have. So this is going to be epic. And I could see, even though Disneyland costs a fucking arm and a leg, they're going to see
Groupon, bruh.
they're going to see record attendance when
course.
when this drops. So, of
course.
Yeah. We just saw the Wrinkle in Time trailer, and we did a react to it. What did y'all think? I mean, for those listening right now.
It's pretty interesting.
I thought it was cool. Yeah, it's good to see Super Saiyan Oprah.
I was saying on there, it feels like Disney wants this to be their Harry Potter. Yeah, I get that feel from it. Young
Now, is
kids.
this a series of
Yes, there
movies?
is a series of books.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's at least 6 books.
Okay.
So-
And they've all been written?
When
or
did those
they're
other books
still-
come out? Because maybe when I was a kid, maybe it was just one out. I mean, I don't know.
Let's double check here.
So I definitely would have read the next ones if I knew there was ones out. As a
Yeah,
kid, 'cause
I
really-
only remember the first
So
one.
look, one of the sequels was out in '86. Let me see the first.
Oh, damn.
The first.
And
one.
maybe
Okay, well, I read it, when I was a kid. So
Yeah,
it's
maybe we
pop-
just missed it.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
I didn't know sequels either. But it looks sci-fi, fun, good graphics. Ava DuVernay is doing the directing.
Yeah, once again, we have. Well, so it looks like a shared lead, a young boy and a young girl sharing the leads.
Well, it should be the girl that's the main character.
I think you're right about that. Yeah.
Oh, so the first book was published in 1963.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Damn.
Well, it looks interesting. If this one is a big hit, I mean, this is how you do it. Remember when we talked about the whole dark universe bullshit? If the first one is a huge mega hit, like if this one goes close to or over $1 billion worldwide box office, then you can guarantee that they're going to try to make this a bigger franchise that goes on for multiple films or whatever.
Oh yeah, and they pumped a lot of money in that movie. So a lot of special effects.
Yeah. I could see it doing quite well as long as the reviews are solid. So
Actually, this isn't the first time Disney actually made this movie. It's actually going to be a remake.
Yeah, that was the old one, right?
Yeah, because I'm like, this sounds so familiar. I don't know why, but yeah, it was called The Wrinkle of Time, and it came out in 2003.
Was it
There
live action
It was
or
a
animated?
television adaptation.
Oh, okay.
So it was like straight to video, whatever.
makes sense. I missed it.
Sure enough.
Drunk in an alleyway
What was
somewhere.
I doing in 2003? I was in a shitty marriage.
Damn.
Damn.
There ain't nobody big in this either.
Nah, not in the old one. No, they got all kind of star power in this one.
It was probably all hopefuls in that movie. Fuck.
That's so bad.
So this one got a little controversial for some people, not for
One's
me.
fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
Aladdin live action coming out soon. I don't know, a year or two, whatever the fuck it is. Will Smith starring as the genie.
That's the biggest problem I have for the movie.
Mishka said the same goddamn thing.
Okay, I understand people have problems with it, but who the fuck? Nobody's gonna replace
Robin Williams.
Williams.
What's the
Fucking
problem with him
impossible.
as Did she say what the issue was with him as the genie?
They just think he's not going to knock it out of the park like Robin Williams
Oh,
did.
okay.
In terms of like
Robin
his
Williams.
comedy and the way his mannerisms and whatnot.
Well,
I don't think most people thought Robin Williams was gonna knock it out the park
this
like he
is-
did at the time.
Oh yeah, well, yeah.
True.
the thing is like when I think of Will Smith in that role, I think of him as being a voice actor in a Shark's Tale.
Yeah.
Or-
Oh yeah.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
Great.
So I think that if he brings that
Are you
same,
serious?
I loved him in that.
yeah, I love that movie.
Okay.
I think if he does something like that, it's like a similar type character, it could transfer well to being the genie.
But it's his live action though. So is he gonna be like a person, or is he gonna be like
use
a
a ton of
voice of a
CGI.
CGI?
It's just me
He'll
seeing
probably
it.
CGI.
Still mainly smoke.
Well, because
Should have no legs.
He'll probably do both.
like I've seen the Broadway play of Aladdin, and the guy who plays the genie, he actually is out here. He's from Hayward, and he does a really good job
His
of playing
name-
the genie.
Real quick, his name is James Iglehart. I
Yes.
know him. We were tight way back in the day.
Oh shit, you actually know him?
Yeah.
Because he won what is
Tony
it?
or
A
something.
Tony Award, yeah, for his role. But it was cool is that when he won this award, that's when Robin Williams passed away, and he had the audience sing the song,
Nice.
the genie song or whatever it's called.
But the other controversy,
Yeah, so they also have a white actress playing the role of Princess Jasmine.
Well, she's
She's not white.
She's not white. I'm sorry.
So
What is she?
Indian.
She's Indian
Oh.
and something
British
else.
or something like that?
Yeah, she's British, but she's Indian and something else.
Okay.
and then Aladdin is he's Egyptian Canadian.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you've seen the current Power Rangers movie, she was the Pink Ranger.
Okay.
So and
So,
then
explain a little bit of the controversy then.
Yeah,
on
she's
this.
not Middle Eastern.
yes,
Yeah.
That's
or,
all it is.
or she's not Arabic apparently.
I guess, but my issue is on the '90s fucking cartoon. Almost none of the voice actors were
Right.
Arab descent. Like literally almost none. And you know this story, even though it's an older story. I get you on that. But this is an adaptation of the '90s cartoon.
I don't care if a voice actor is what race he is. I just don't. I mean,
Yeah.
so if Aladdin was being if the Black Panther cartoon was voiced by a white guy playing fucking
probably was,
T'Challa, I wouldn't care.
Well, shit,
if
the
it sounded good and it was good, I'm completely fine with it.
Yeah, the Cleveland show. He's that guy. Cleveland's white. That
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
white.
Yeah, well, this is a problem that I have. People are fucking stupid. How many? Name to me the number one Middle Eastern actor there is. Number one Arab actor in America. Just name me one.
There's
That's female.
the chick from Quantico.
That's the only one I.
the one I know.
She's the guy from
She's
Silicon Valley.
She's Indian.
Yeah.
So no.
What about Mila Kunet? Not Mina.
Mila
No.
Kunis?
No. The
she's
chick,
like-
the
You're
chick
thinking
that's
from the
pregnant
girl from the
right now.
trailer.
Mindy is
Mindy,
Indian.
yeah.
She's Indian too.
Indian.
See the problem?
Yeah.
The one guy's from the guy from Silicon Valley, but I don't.
But it's a guy.
Yeah, it's a guy. Now you see the problem.
Yeah.
If you're a casting director, there's no way you're gonna fucking find an Arabic actress that
Not with a big name.
that
No.
that
Yeah.
can first of all fucking act and then second of all fucking sing.
I think you may be able to find someone if that's what you're quote unquote looking for. However, star power wise, I don't think you're going to
Well, none
go
of these are-
above.
None of these
her
are big
level.
stars though.
They're not.
think-
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're none.
You can find
Will
one.
Smith did.
I don't know how much work they're willing to. I'm sure if they scoured the whatever country, United States, wherever, you can find somebody, a talented Arabic actress. Now she might not have a big name. You might have to come down from your ivory tower in the studio, fucking
God damn.
penthouse to actually do some foot and leg work to go on these campuses or wherever. But I'm sure there's Middle Eastern actresses that are out there that are
Possibly.
talented. We don't know of
Oh,
any.
for sure. But
Yeah.
the thing is, though, is that how talented are they, and then can they also sing?
I don't know.
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
we don't
So-
know of any right now.
Are they going? Are they
It
going
should
to
be their job to
singing
find
in
it.
this movie?
Yeah,
There's
there
yeah.
could literally none.
So
Literally.
here's a couple things. Guy Ritchie's the director, which gets me nervous, and they auditioned 2,000 actresses for this one role.
Okay.
2,000. And I guess it was like almost a year worth of casting, and they found her.
She could knock it out of the fucking park and shut everybody the fuck up. And the other thing I'll say is, don't forget fucking nerds. way back, almost 10 years ago, back in, what was it, 08, when they did The Dark Knight, most of y'all motherfuckers booed fucking Heath Ledger playing the Joker. Remember that bullshit?
Oh,
And that didn't have anything to do with race, but people said all kinds of shit about
Tale, blah blah blah.
It was the Night Tale. It was Brokeback Mountain.
Yeah,
It was about.
I said the same thing. You know,
Night Tale sucked.
you could be wrong because like
That's what I'm
we
saying.
were wrong about Wonder Woman.
Yep.
When we first saw the fucking shit, we all said it was shitty.
if they knock it out of the park, everybody shuts the fuck up.
And same thing with Prince of Persia. Like, people have problems with that too because what's the name played the main lead, and I actually liked the movie.
But I heard very little outrage compared to what I'm hearing about this particular movie. Maybe because it's a Disney property.
No.
Maybe because of the
Another one
story.
Disney property, too.
I don't know.
It's a narrative of today because people have literally nothing to complain about, and they're just making up shit to complain about.
Wait a minute. Now, this might sound really dumb, so I'm going to preface that. But is Aladdin, the story itself, an original Disney story, or is that based off
it's based
fable?
off Arabic.
Arabic, okay, like Arabic
old
fable.
fable.
Okay,
Old fable.
that's what I was thinking. But so.
Most of Disney's movies are based on old fables from
Even Frozen.
yeah. So they just church it up a little bit.
Well, they take out some of the more gruesome
They
aspects.
always
fuck
take
yeah.
out the most gruesome aspects.
Because what is it? Snow White or Cinderella. That end story is fucked up. So if you never read the Grimm's Tales, because that's originally where it comes from, I believe. At the end, when Cinderella marries a prince, she has her sisters dance on fucking coals and her stepmom too until they died.
That's my kink, though, bro.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It's a payback.
Going back to what Blue said, like you had Jake Gyllenhaal and Gemma Atherton, one American and one British, like severely pale white woman playing two Arabic characters.
Wait, didn't the role of Gandhi was played by
A British man, but he's, I believe, it's Ben Kingsley.
Ben Kingsley, but he's part Indian. Is that what
I believe
it
he's
was?
part Indian. He could be part Pakistani. I'm not 100%. But I mean, he looked exactly like fucking Gandhi.
He did.
And people weren't fucking mad over Karate Kid with Will Smith Kid in it. They had fucking Jackie Chan playing that shit.
I was mad about that shit actually.
and no karate.
Yeah.
No karate.
Hey, no one gets mad when British actors play Americans and when Americans play British.
Yeah, right? Like in Spider-Man. What the fuck?
No one gives a fuck.
Like Batman.
Oh yeah, that's
Like fucking Batman.
Or Superman.
Or Superman.
We go on and on with this.
Yeah, so it's like
Our
really-
homeboys running street corners in The Wire.
Yeah. He does, yeah.
I mean, I understand that the people that are most outraged, they're talking about they want representation, but it's like I understand she's not ethnically that, but she can try to represent as much as she can.
Yeah.
She does research and tries to be true to the story.
You're lucky she wasn't white. They're making this movie in white
Yes.
America. Like, they're still the majority. All right, so... I mean, I'm not saying that's an excuse, but seriously, though.
Yeah.
They could have easily been white.
Well, I'm going to also say something, too. I don't think very many of you gave a single solitary fuck about Princess Jasmine. I mean, she's in the story, don't get me wrong, but the story isn't complete. It's not like Little Mermaid or even Frozen or any of the other where it's all about the princess.
But he's trying to get in them draws the whole time, though.
He's definitely trying to get in them draws, but the lead is Aladdin.
Aladdin.
You know what I mean?
The story is Aladdin. It's not called Princess Jasmine.
Yeah.
Finds her prince.
I don't think most people give a fuck about her.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of shit that nobody gives a single solitary fuck about, Dumbo movies getting made with Tim Burton.
Especially Tim Burton.
That's fucking weird.
And live action.
Because you know it's probably gonna have. It's probably gonna have his ex-wife in it, wasn't in, and then fucking
Helena
the other
Bonham
guy.
Carter.
Helena Bonham Carter and
Johnny Depp.
Johnny
Yeah,
Depp.
fuck that. I don't want to see either of them in a goddamn Dumbo movie.
You know it's gonna be dark and fucking gritty and shit.
What I was thinking is like, wait, wasn't there a live action Dumbo movie in the past? But I was like, oh no, it's called Operation Dumbo.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
trying to get like,
Dumbo drop.
yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't want any part of this. I really
don't know.
You know, Disney's really trying to take their classic hits and live action in them, and then make them a fucking try to make more money
They've
off
been
it.
talking about this for years.
Dude.
This was coming.
Still the number one movie from 2017 in terms of box office worldwide is
Beauty
and the Beast.
Is it really?
Yeah,
that shit was a monster.
Wait, the live action or
Yeah, live action made
Okay.
a shit ton of money very, very quickly.
Yeah. Well, Maleficent was really good too, but that was a kind of a twist on the whole Sleeping Beauty
it
story.
was. I wasn't too happy with Maleficent. I was
Dude, I I love that movie.
I've never seen it, but they also had Jungle Book last year or the year before.
Yeah,
didn't wanna watch that.
Jungle Book made a shit ton of money too. Everyone loves that fucking movie.
Scarlett Johansson was in that.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Did she lead?
She was in it.
She's in it.
She was doing work.
Was she doing spy shit though?
She was what, the snake?
You gonna give her a
Or the sexy
9.8?
panther?
Oh, she did voice. Okay.
Yeah.
She does it, boy. Dude, most
She
of
a
the
9.9 or
most of the
9.0?
whole, it's literally
Gal was out on the
one
couch
human
watching.
person. Yeah, it's only one human person. You got like Bill. You have Bill Murray as
Yeah.
Blue.
She was hanging out with stars, bro.
All right.
Oh damn.
Doing star shit.
I'll let this go.
Well, I know you probably mentioned it now. They're also doing a live action of Lion King, which they've been working on for a
we've been there
while.
talked about.
Yeah, but what? How?
I don't want this.
How are they gonna do that? I want to know.
I don't
Like,
want live action
Hold
Lion
on.
King.
Before you guys say that, the Jungle Book looked fucking good.
yeah.
I haven't watched it yet, so I don't
I've
know.
seen
But it didn't
It's
look
on
like
Netflix.
garbage. I mean, you gotta admit, it didn't look like garbage.
The Jungle Book is actually pretty good fucking
Oh,
movie.
Well, I never. I
She wants to drink,
Are
apparently.
there any other beers? Or?
in the fridge.
Oh, okay, I'll cut 'em.
I think.
I got one for you.
I didn't like.
Grab me a small cup. I want to taste this.
I didn't like the animated Jungle Book. There's very few Disney movies that are real. I just don't like fucking monkeys.
Yeah, it wasn't my fave.
Yeah.
They also made a Tarzan movie too.
Yeah. I don't remember
Wait.
Tarzan either.
Tarzan, yeah, but Tarzan
was
is an old book by Edgar Rice Burroughs, and then they did a cartoon version of it in '99.
homeboy from Generation Kill.
Yeah,
Eric Sarsgaard.
they just did live action though last.
Yeah, but that wasn't. I mean, they've done it before. They did one with Christopher Lambert.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the animated one I was not interested in. You can't sell me on this stupid ape outsmarting this bear and a panther and a tiger and a snake. Nah, fuck that.
I'm with it.
I want some realism. I want to see the constrictor squeeze the life out of the monkey. And
There was no Peter Pan or no.
Oh, fuck Peter Pan.
Oh, damn.
Fucking
dude,
putting
that
clocks
was
in a
racist.
fucking-
Hold on. What the fuck? What about Hook though?
Oh, the
never
movie
saw
Hook.
Hook.
The movie Hook was wild. That was
shit.
dope.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think I
Hook's
saw
like
Hook.
You didn't watch Hook?
How have you not?
I don't fuck with a lot of Disney movies.
Fucking Rufio?
Whoa.
Are you serious?
You should,
Yeah,
you should
God,
rectify
I
that.
don't-
Because I know the
I don't
crocodile
think
gets killed. The crocodile should be fucking people.
No. Hook is like a sequel.
Hook doesn't get fucked up by the crocodile.
Well,
I mean, the crocodile.
You gotta watch the movie.
You gotta watch the
It's,
movie.
it's a different twist on it. and
It's legit
one,
good.
It's actually one of Robin Williams' best in my mind.
Yeah,
one
it
of
really
his
is.
top. I mean,
Yeah.
because it's a sequel. He grows up.
And I'm not. I feel like I'm just shitting on a lot of shit today. But I was not really Robin. Robin Williams didn't really do.
How dare
In Aladdin, I loved him in Aladdin. I thought Miss Doubtfire was kind of corny. It was just like trying too hard for
I
to be
can
funny.
see that, but it's fucking funny, and he does great dramatic work.
Good Will Hunting?
Good Will Hunting, yeah, I like. Okay, yeah,
all right.
Fucking
yeah,
Good
that's-
Morning
yeah.
Vietnam. That movie's fucking depressing as fuck, but he tries his best to like pull the positive out of a super negative.
Yeah.
It's a great fucking film.
God damn, we went all kinds of different places on
I
that.
mean, shit, fucking R.I.P. to Robin Williams because he was fucking good. I mean, have you ever seen us do a stand up? It's just pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, he was out of
Well,
his mind.
his shit was funny, but you know he was notorious for like ripping off jokes.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
But he did it the right way. When he ripped off somebody's joke, he would pay them.
Oh, well,
So he'd be like, "I like your stuff." He'd pay them money. And then,
well, that's.
Oh, well then there you go.
You should definitely do that at least.
I mean, shit, he had money. I mean, he was doing all kinds of shit. So it's sad that he's gone. He took sad.
Awesome. Why don't we get into this? Thank you so much.
We still got more.
Let's do this Infinity War, man. This was the big one. This is the big ass fucking enchilada that set the world on fire.
Yeah, well, we can't get one fucking clip of nothing. People slipping.
Set it up. Set it up.
You know that if anyone had a clip, they'd be dead.
Yeah, well, supposedly, I guess I don't know how long the trailer was for Infinity War. I've heard a couple descriptions.
Yeah,
I don't even
people
know how
fucking
accurately
write
I'm
this
giving
shit
it.
down.
Yeah, I guess Spider-Man spider sense goes off. Thanos is fucking shit up.
He's throwing planets. Goddamn it.
He fucks Tony up supposedly,
Yeah.
and then brings a moon or a planet and throws it or something. I don't even
shit.
know, something crazy like that. And I was just like, okay, I'll see what it is because all the craziness sound is just bananas.
Yeah.
And I'm still trying to figure out who's gonna die because
So-
they need bodies in this.
Yeah.
Well, they were
So-
saying
Well, I heard
somebody.
Thor got fucked up too.
Yeah.
I'm
So
sure
apparently,
they all have to be laid the fuck out and they got to regroup and there's got to be casualties. I obviously assume Vision's gonna be dead. 'Cause
Maybe.
he's got to rip the stone from his fucking head.
yeah. So I mean, there's some stuff that was described. Like I guess something happens to Thor in space, and the Guardians of the
Oh
Galaxy
yeah, that's they
find
run in.
him.
That's how they met. Yeah.
Well, they say that the Guardians are flying through space and they literally run into Thor because he fucking
He's
they hit him like a
spinning around-
bug. Yeah.
He's spinning around in space.
So
or
that could
some
be
shit.
something even from the end of Thor Ragnarok that we see.
Hopefully.
Possibly. And
Maybe
then,
maybe Hulk wins a fight and actually.
Oh shit.
Throw his ass off the planet.
Off the planet. There was also some shit that was revealed. They showed the Black the Black Horde. No,
The Black Order.
yeah, Black Order. There
The
you
family.
go. Which I had no idea was going to be in the film, but apparently they fight the Avengers and the Guardians.
The Black Order gets my fucking dick hard. I'm just saying.
Oh shit!
For those that don't know, who's in the Black Order? For those
It's Proxima Midnight, Black Dwarf, Ebony Maw. What the fuck am I missing here? There's two other ones.
God damn it.
Shit.
And these are all Thanos' children.
Well, no, they're not, his
all.
children.
Not all.
Yeah.
Not all?
No. They're like his team of fucking badasses.
Yes.
Like they will
his-
fuck people up.
It's his versions of the Avengers.
Basically, yeah.
It's his crew.
his brotherhood.
What would be the opposite of avenging somebody? Like fucking just murdering? Or,
The opposite of avenging?
yeah.
Just sitting around
Letting
doing
shit
nothing.
slide?
I guess that would be. I guess
a
they're the reasons for avenging happening to be.
I guess that happened to me. I'm gonna let it go.
Here's my deal.
I'm turning out the cheek.
I'm gonna double down and I'm gonna say at least 3 of the Avengers, for me and my money, must die.
At least 3 and then millions, if not billions, of humans.
Yes.
I think it'd be a perfect way to transition some of the actors out of their roles.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I think.
absolutely.
I mean, obviously, everyone loves Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark, but maybe this is where he sort of goes out, and it seems organically because based on how the story would go down and stuff, he was killed.
And you know what I'm gonna say with that?
Or severely hurt to where he can't perform anymore.
If it does happen, I really don't want any other actor playing Iron Man for a while. A long while.
What if they bring in Ironheart?
I think that's what they might do.
That'd be good.
Which is, I mean,
I don't like it.
I understand that, but it would make sense as far as like where the comics are right now. Because if you read the fucking, which I've been playing out for the longest fucking time, if you watch the Avengers and you try to go to any individual Avengers comic book right now, it's not the person you saw in the movie.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
They need to fix that. Anyway, let me go back to who the Black Order is. I can give you the rest of the names. It was Black Dwarf, Corvus Glaive, Ebony Maw, Proxima Midnight, and Supergiant.
There we go. Yeah, it would be awesome if they do transition away, but you have to replace them with killer, knockdown, awesome other characters that hit the ground running. And we have some,
we have some
soon.
already, so I would imagine that they would move in Captain Marvel, Black Panther, and Doctor Strange as new Avengers. And then
If they went the new Avenger route, oh man, that'd be fucking dope. Because I mean, they have what they need. Well, except for the Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. That's really all they need.
And who owns Namor? I don't
think anybody. I think it's kind of gray area right now.
Okay.
So
because that would be very interesting in the mix as well.
Yeah.
But this is going to be a huge movie. We already kind of have buzz and people excited.
In
about
theory, anything that hasn't been claimed is still Marvel's, right?
no
Well,
idea.
anything they haven't sold, because they basically sold stuff to like
Yeah,
Disney.
they sold off
They
a
sold
lot.
off, yeah, but anything that hasn't been like already previously, like they already did the deal to get rid of X. Well, not get rid
Well,
of, but
also sometimes rights revert back to them because if they sold off a property and somebody didn't do anything with it and they didn't re-up,
Yeah, there's a time
then the rights
span.
revert back to
But
Marvel.
Namor might be in dispute. I can't remember
be.
all the
I would
legal
assume
shit.
it's Marvel but I don't know.
Actually, you know what? They might wait until after Aquaman to see if that is really popping, and then be like, maybe we'll
Get some
we'll pay. But
Namor Black Panther shit.
that would be epic.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking fun. So, I can't wait. I mean, but the other thing I'll say is, I want the fucking main story to progress a little bit in the MCU.
Oh, if people are dying, then
Well,
of course.
No, I'm talking about prior to. Like, in Thor Ragnarok, you gotta push the needle and prep for this goddamn...
Well, we have Black
Infinity.
Panther after that, though.
That's
so,
true. But Black
I don't
Panther
think
should
Black
take
Panther,
place on Earth.
Yeah, I think Black
yeah, of
Panther
course.
should just deal with Black Panther shit in Wakanda, in us, and I mean we're familiar with it, but getting the masses familiarized with what goes on in Wakanda, why Black Panther's so fucking special and wealthy and just dominant.
Yeah.
Because it'll be the first time where anybody's really seen him on this obviously big of a screen before. So I think in Thor Ragnarok, that's when I thought they should have handled some shit in Guardians of the Galaxy
True.
to help us on this path to the
Still haven't
Thanos.
watched that. I'm so fucking pissed. But I know we're still missing 2 fucking Infinity Stones. But apparently, I'm hearing that they both might be in Thor Ragnarok.
That would
Okay.
What would make more sense to me though is if there's one in Thor Ragnarok and there's one in Black Panther. That would make way more sense to me.
Yeah, because there's the Death Stone, right, or whatever it's called.
There's no Death Stone. There's a Soul Stone.
Soul Stone, that's what it is.
Yeah, which I think.
Yeah, I forget which ones are.
Who the fuck? Somebody. There was a rumor about somebody having it that.
The Collector?
I can't fucking remember. Maybe the Collector.
Oh, the Collector.
I know the Collector because at the end of Thor.
Yeah,
I thought he had all of them.
No.
At the end of
Except for Mind Gem.
well, no, at the end of Thor, the second one, Dark World, the Sith and the other guy, they go to the Collector and they give him I think it's the Blue Stone or something like that.
He's got two.
And
he
mentions that he has two of them.
Yeah,
so
he
far.
has the one
So he
that
has
was
three,
in
I think,
the
total. That little case, the purple
So
one.
he has the
No, in the
ether.
sphere.
He
Yeah,
has
the
the
ether.
ether, and he probably has the. He doesn't have the Tesseract.
He had.
Yeah, he has the Tesseract.
He had to. Ronan the Accuser got the other one. Remember, because he took it from him. Remember what the
Guardians?
It was in Guardians, the first one. Remember how he had it and they took it from him?
That's
they were
true.
giving it to him and they took it back from him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's only got one then.
He should have one.
Okay. Unless, I mean, because I didn't fully watch Guardians too.
Yeah. The other person I'm going to say I'm really disappointed will probably not be in any of this, and he is a big major player on the cosmic scale, Silver fucking Surfer.
Yeah, he's owned by.
He's got
Fox.
that's
So.
that's that Fox and Fantastic Four
Yeah,
shit.
he's massively huge.
That's big loss.
Yeah.
I love the fucking. I love bringing up.
in that shit. I mean, Cyclops got his head put in a fucking box.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was gonna say, I love bringing up memes on this fucking podcast because I love the meme of of Black Panther talking to the guy who plays Johnny Storm in the last Fantastic Four movie. He's like, say, call me the Human Torch. See what happened. And he's like, I saw that nigga that flame on and shit like that. That should have me rolling.
That's the best.
Holy fucking shit. What was the Last Jedi?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw some behind the scenes, which is sad because Carrie Fisher was in it, and that made me punch me in the feels. But
Yeah, because they asked her about what she felt the story was about.
she was all drugs. I'm just kidding.
Damn!
Way too soon.
Damn!
Stitch is doing shit on dead people. Okay. Just want to rewind the tape on that.
Put it for the record, bro. It's right now. Put it on the spreadsheet.
9.85. Yeah, no, look here. We're in like another golden era of fucking Star Wars right now. And we're getting nothing but great Star Wars movies. Rogue One is on Netflix. We got Last Jedi coming in 5 months, you know?
Dude, Netflix is killing with their new releases.
Yeah.
They have some recent shit on there.
Fucking love it.
Yeah, the behind the scenes type stuff. They released some photos of Kylo Ren's ship as his own fighter. It's actually pretty sick looking.
I'm expecting big things from him in this one.
Yeah, there's also they show some stuff that may corroborate the theory on what Finn is doing in the behind the scenes stuff. So
Can't wait.
that's why I was like, fuck, I probably should not have fucking watched this, but it was so dope.
Yep.
So they show a lot more creatures and stuff about what's going on. So looking forward to The Last Jedi. There's new posters that got released as well, and they still look dark and cryptic.
Yes.
So,
I didn't know that it was coming out this year. I thought it was coming out in 2018.
nope, December 15th.
But so based off of the Disney, the D23, they have a Star Wars movie coming out for like the next 3 years, right?
Probably. They have a like in between movie.
I know they have one that's at least the still image I saw that was posted up that there's the Last Jedi coming out, and then next year it's like an
Han
untitled
Solo,
one.
a Han Solo anthology.
Yeah, then there's like an untitled one that's coming out too. So
Well, I mean, Episode 9 is still not titled, so yeah,
Disney-
big things from Star Wars. I
Disney's
mean,
fucking printing money, boy. They got so much
pretty
shit
much.
coming out.
So
Hell
if you want to watch the behind the scenes clip, it's like 2.5 minutes. There's a little bit of interviews with Rian Johnson, the director. You can check out our Facebook page. It's posted on there. You can search, I think, the hashtag. It should show up.
Good shit.
The Last Jedi or whatnot. Or D23.
This was the last but not least news from D23 that I fucking loved. Big Hero 6 is getting an animated cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was not ready.
San Fran, Tokyo.
San Francisco.
San Francisco.
That was a great. It's a great movie, actually.
Yeah,
It was.
It's good.
It's really surprising.
I'm the only one who hasn't seen it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I never got a chance
You don't
to
have
see it.
kids.
I'll let you borrow that one.
I don't have kids and I saw it.
Oh, speaking of which, I need that fucking movie back.
Which one?
You have the Secretary still.
Oh, yeah, I'll give you that. Oh,
Is that a
damn.
browser's title?
It might as fucking well be.
I do have that video.
You should watch. You need to watch it before you give it back.
Is that the one that they?
It's with Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, the one that people said, "Oh, this is pretty much 50 Shades of Grey." Before 50 Shades
Way
of Grey
before
came
50
out.
Shades of Grey.
What movie?
Secretary.
Talking about movies from like 8 years ago. But all right.
No,
all right.
longer than that, probably.
I still want a Big Hero 6 sequel film, though.
Yeah, but we're getting the
But I want
Incredibles
both.
too, so I'm fine.
Yes.
Oh,
and that's next summer, is it not? Incredibles 2?
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh, that's gonna be
And pounding my
fire.
fist for Incredible, because that was what
04.
15 years ago.
Longest fucking time ago.
That movie is great.
The best Fantastic Four film ever.
Right.
Yeah,
Well, it's funny because like no, Finding Dory, Ellen DeGeneres was really trying to push for that to happen, and literally, I think tears went by between Finding Nemo and Finding Dory, and it was a killer ass movie. But I'm also excited about fucking Wreck-It Ralph 2 coming out.
That's right. Is that
Ralph
this year?
Breaks the Internet? Yeah. It's next year, I think. But I love that movie. That
I
movie's
love the
that
first
was,
one.
That's probably one of my favorite game-based movie of all time.
I can see that. I can see that working.
For me, still though, number one, Scott Pilgrim.
No, that's,
Well, that's a good comic book one.
Yeah,
Comic book-based movie.
Yeah, but it has video game elements.
Yeah, but it
he gets a new fucking life. He pulls out fucking swords and shit everywhere.
Yeah.
But it wasn't a. It was a comic book movie.
Yeah, I would say it's a
They
great
made the game
comic movie.
after.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, the game did come after,
But it has gaming elements. I know what you're talking about,
Yes.
though.
Just
Like, even like the fight scene when he fights the Indian dude, like the
Yeah.
little power bars pop up and
well,
like.
shit, the movie is about him fighting several bosses, like you're in fucking Mega Man and
Yeah.
shit.
Just get the
like
chick.
7 evil X's. Each one he had to find their weakness to defeat them. It's fucking dope.
Only thing I didn't like about it was Brie Larson was
Fuck
in
no
it.
bullshit.
I'll tell you what, though, Ramona was hot as fuck in that movie.
Yeah, Ramona.
Show the fuck was.
Where is Ramona? I haven't seen that bitch in
She's actually in a lot of movies, but she looks totally fucking.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
does, man. She looks hella different.
She should have been Ray.
Yeah.
Well, it's really funny. So the guy who played Superman, Ryan Ralph, he plays ex-boyfriend number 3.
Oh yeah, the vegan.
Yeah, and it's funny because like, so when he eats like dairy, he loses his power. But like the vegan patrol comes and like kind of takes away his power. But when they shoot him with like the ray to take away his power, it's like a green ray. So it's kind of a throwback to him playing Superman.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I listened to the commentaries and they mentioned that, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, nothing beats him on the Arrowverse crossover, and when he meets Supergirl and he's all, she kind of looks like my.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Holy shit! I fucking lost my.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That shit was hilarious.
Can we get into something that's like
Is it porn?
it should
No.
be? But
Oh, almost fucking.
let's get into something that we know nothing about, but we're still going to comment on. So the geek world went crazy because there was a 13th Doctor announced for Doctor Who, and her name is Jodie Whittaker. Obviously, the first female Doctor. I have never watched more than like 2 episodes of Doctor Who in my
Same
entire
here.
fucking life.
You're not a Whovian.
So, yeah, this is really stupid. First of all, Doctor Who, I haven't watched it. Like, I can't watch it because every time I watch a goddamn episode, I'm like, these special effects are fucking garbage. If you watch a show and you like it and you think the graphics are good, you can fight me over that shit. It looks like fucking garbage. They're really bad.
You can see the strings and shit and like the claymation.
Yeah, it's just it's so fucking bad. But second of all, Doctor Who, as far as I know, the Doctor can die, but then it comes back as another person.
Yeah.
So I don't know why there was like a stipulation it has to be a guy. That doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't
so
know if there's something in the lore because again, I'm not familiar with it.
I don't
but
think there is. Not as far as I know. But like I said, I'm not really a huge Doctor Who fan. But Doctor Who being a female doesn't really fucking matter. It's still the same Time Lord, right? So
I would think.
it doesn't matter. It's been like literally like a whole bunch of different actors that just happen to be guys.
Well, you know what's funny too? Every fucking change, especially over the last 3 or 4, and I don't watch the goddamn show, but there's always bitching and complaining. Every single, this guy's too old, this guy's too young. I like the previous Doctor. I always fucking hear that shit. And I'm like, fucking Whovian fans or whatever, they're hard to fucking please. That's what it seems to me.
But they still watch the show though. So.
Exactly.
I mean, somebody's watching the show because it's still going on.
Yeah.
I mean, I can kind of relate because like we've been through 3 different Batmans, and I can say like, Michael Keaton's the best Batman, whatever. But then all of a sudden they had what's the name? Christian Bale came out and did his thing. I'm like, okay, Christian Bale did a really good job, and then now we have Matt Damon, not Matt Damon.
Ben Askren.
I always get those motherfuckers confused.
Yeah, I know. But here's the problem though with saying that is that Batman is a single character, right? Batman doesn't jump bodies.
That's
in the lore of Doctor Who. One of them, the body will die and it gets resurrected as somebody else. So that's part of the fucking whole universe. So I don't understand why it's a problem for it to be a different sex. I don't understand.
It was really interesting when you had mentioned how like he jumps body and stuff like that. It made me think of Quantum Leap. There's an episode where he leaps into a female's body, and that scene right there. Yeah, I guess it does happen a couple of times, but that shit right there is fucking hilarious. So I mean, people just need to get over their feels.
So I'm gonna throw some shade.
Oh wow.
So I'm a little upset because it should have been Haley Atwell.
Who's that?
Dr. Who.
Oh goddamn.
Yeah.
She don't do spy shit though.
Yeah, she did. She had a whole series that did spy shit. So,
then it got canceled.
It was a good show though.
It was a good show.
But aren't they making an anime? Is it gonna be animated?
She's supposed to be in some animated shit. So
You know, actually, I think that would have been some fun casting. They've rumored and hinted about that for a while.
Well, she's got something else she's working on for sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She's awesome. She's hot. She can act. I give you that. I don't know Jodie Whittaker at all, but I wish her luck.
So apparently, some publisher out there had published some of her naked pictures.
Oh damn.
And this shit's fucked up. They really shouldn't have done that, but they're
Without obviously with oh
man.
wait, so let me get this straight. She didn't give any consent. Were these like personal photos? Is this some revenge porn?
Well, so when I looked to see like what stuff she's been in, the images I came across are from her acting career. Mm-hmm. So I mean, they're from movies and stuff that she's done where she's had like sex scenes and stuff like that in it.
Oh,
but
I mean, so there's no Snapchat pictures of her saying I showed you my dick.
There's nothing like that.
Answer me. Yeah, no, I wish her the best of luck. It feels like that community is fucking like battling each other over this shit.
Yeah,
I feel like nerds are gonna watch it no matter what if you're into it.
I mean, it's probably like the people who are like the diehard fans are, but you know, at the end of the day, they're still gonna fucking watch the show when it comes down to it.
Oh, so we're gonna switch gears?
Yeah, do it.
All right. Wait, go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say, are we gonna talk about the 007 thing too?
007 thing.
Yeah, so they're saying that the next Bond could be female. And Chris Hemsworth was being interviewed, and he said that Charlize Theron could be a very good blonde, or a very good Bond.
And she's literally doing a Bond movie as a female right now. So
yes.
You know,
I fucking know.
That don't make any sense.
That don't make any sense.
But she said that she's not interested in doing Bond. She'd rather explore more Atomic Blonde roles, even though I haven't seen Atomic Blonde, but apparently it's fairly good. I don't know.
I mean, so, like I said, with Doctor Who, it totally makes sense to me because they're jumping bodies. But with somebody like James Bond,
Just call her Jane.
probably doesn't make sense that it's a fucking female, right? I mean, let's be honest here.
I can change up. It can be Jamie Bond.
No, it
Jane
could be,
Bond.
It could be a whole new character. Like, if you want to make a whole new character that's an MI6 or whatever, or 5, whatever the fuck, and make them in the same universe, that's fine. But don't call a female James Bond.
Which I guess, they should name her James Bond, but she can still have the 007 title or whatever.
There's several 007s.
You don't like it?
No.
Oh, actually, no.
I don't think it'll sell. Honestly, I don't.
Stitch, get in here.
I'm just saying, and I don't want to sound like sexist by just like saying like
Well,
I
no, you
don't
are
want that. I mean, James Bond is just based on everything. He's always just real suave, smashing on whatever is the girl that is supposedly everyone wants to get and everything. And you just do a complete gender reversal on it.
And that's a problem too, because people aren't thinking about this in a logical sense. If there's a woman that's attractive and she's hitting on it, she doesn't have to hit on guys. She just walks up to him and be like, "You want to fuck?" Yeah. There's like no pursuit, no fucking witty banter.
Wait.
Yeah.
So it kind of
like sexual chemistry, like dangerous chemistry to be like.
What you said just made me think of that episode of from Fast and Furious where like the guy goes to like the drug boss or whatever and try to get like his information or whatever, and the chick's like, "Oh, don't worry, I got this," and she like takes Gal Gadot, which takes off her top, and she like walks up there and he like grabs her ass, and that's how they get like the guy's fingerprint.
Yeah.
And she didn't have to say anything; she had to just walk over there.
Yeah, she just sitting there, just smile, be pretty.
And that's how real life works. If you're an attractive woman, you don't have to hit on a guy.
Well,
you really don't.
let's not forget the source material for James Bond, which is the novels. The novels are all about James Bond, the guy, the pimp, the suave guy who drinks his martini shaken, not stirred.
But I'm going to say this: Daniel Craig took out a lot of the, and he's been a great James Bond.
Oh yeah,
he took out a lot of the pimp daddy, multiple hoes. I'm running through all of them, kind of shit that you had in a lot of the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Plus a lot of the details too, because he was like the first like blonde, blue eyes Bond too, and that shit away too.
Yeah, I mean, here's the thing too. We bashed the fuck out of, I think collectively, out of Ghostbusters, and it fucking failed. Some franchises you just can't switch up. Like, I'm sorry, you just can't.
Yeah.
Too much. But at the same time, you know, I'm someone who's interested, potentially. You know, I'd have to see a trailer because I like trailers. Stitch. But potentially interested in the possibility of Idris doing it. Maybe.
Yeah, someone mentioned in King Arthur in the chat mentioned that. Yeah, I'm down for Idris doing it too, but it's still weird for me. Like, well, I guess it's technically it's fine if it's still James Bond.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because black people do exist in
England,
yeah, or England or whatever the fuck. So
and it could make sense
because they could serve their country and be a spy too.
Well, not only that, he's an orphan. He's always been an orphan. That could totally work for you.
Yeah. In another sense too, just as long as I think that the name James Bond might just be a passed down thing because we had multiple James Bond at this point.
Oh yeah,
just like with like either 007 or James Bond. I think those could both be like just passed down,
like a code name.
At this.
Yeah.
And that's how you get the name James Bond in 007.
We had a 006 in a few episodes.
We had 006 in GoldenEye. And
it wasn't Go to Vagina or Golden Pussy or...
No, that was Octopussy.
Octopussy, yeah.
So, but yeah, I thought that as well, but then the thing about James, he always has the same history.
Yeah.
So I think they just keep it going and they keep James Bond's history.
Maybe those are attributes that are good for fucking up bad guys.
Yeah.
Fucking chicks and fucking up bad guys.
Drinking martinis.
There you go.
Have you guys watched all of the James Bond movies?
I've seen almost
all of them.
I've seen almost all except for I think 2.
Yeah, there's a couple Roger Moore ones that I've
seen
missed.
all the Roger.
Who's
I haven't
your
seen the George Lazenby one.
Who's your favorite Bond?
Pierce Brosnan.
How fucking dare you?
Pierce fucking Brosnan.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That dude, it was
Pierce
never
Brosnan.
believable that he could fight anybody and beat them.
I was a total...
He was waspy.
Fuck out of here.
Waspy. I was totally down with him. When he was Remington Steele, he was James Bond.
Wow.
Fucking bullshit.
All right.
Anyway, I'm gonna
you believe old ass Sean Connery's ass was beating people up?
Yes.
He was original.
He slapped chicks. He didn't give a fuck. And you know how badass he was?
Yeah.
When that chick asked him in the interview, so you got a problem? You don't have a problem slapping women? He's like, no.
Yeah.
He's like, every now and again you gotta slap a chick.
Sometimes you just gotta slap a bitch.
Well, it was Barbara Walters.
Yeah, Barbara.
Yeah,
Barbara
thought he had
Walters.
him stuck. He was like, no, bitch.
Yeah, he was hardcore. Who's your,
I thought we was respecting women out here.
I am.
John Connery don't even give a fuck.
Apparently not.
He knows you gotta tell a chick twice.
Isn't he sir?
God
Isn't he been knighted?
Yeah, he's been
I
knighted.
think he has.
Sir.
I like Daniel
Sean
Craig.
Connery.
I'm just gonna put that out there. He has been a fun one. He does look badass, and he looks like he can actually. He's athletic enough.
Yeah,
See,
Believable.
I picked Pierce Brosnan over fucking Tim Daly.
I forgot about that fucking.
Yeah.
cuck.
Well, you know, so the problem that most people
Timothy
have
Dalton, sorry.
when you said that John Connery was old as fuck, he's actually not that fucking old. So I mean, he's old now, obviously, but back then he was not that old.
Oh, yeah, he was like a fucking player back then.
Yeah, when you were watching, what was it that? Goddamn,
Indiana
Last
Jones?
Crusade? Yeah, Indiana Jones. Him and the fucking main actor, they're
Harrison Ford.
almost the same age.
Yeah, I think he was like 4 or 5 years older than him.
Yeah, it's just John Connery has gray hair.
Nope.
That's the only difference,
Good
man.
point. That's a good point.
I'm gonna say my favorite James Bond is Timothy Dalton.
Oh wow.
What?
He's my favorite
Wait,
one.
what?
Because I grew up in that era when those James Bonds were coming out. Like I was old enough to watch them,
He's in 2.
and they were fucking great. Like the scene where he's like driving a fucking Jaguar on the ice, and he like flipped that motherfucker over when the missiles coming. That shit was the bomb.
Got any?
I do like Pierce, but I really like Craig also. Those are probably my 2.
Craig.
I just more about him being like suave and smooth, rather than him just like punching people's faces in. Like
Yeah.
I just like his whole presence presence.
There you go.
That's what does it for me.
You guys ever watch? There was a movies back in like maybe the early '90s called "If Looks Could Kill." It was kind of like a James Bond movie where a high schoolers they went on a French trip and stuff like that. It had the guy from the Titanic. What's the guy's name? The guy that
Leonardo DiCaprio?
No. The guy who's like, I have a child. Like the dick. The guy that had like all the money. Who's trying to fuck Rose and he had the diamond.
From Demon Knight.
Billy Zane.
Billy Zane, yeah, he's in it. He plays the main character, and dude, that movie was fucking great to me. Just having all those gadgets and the fucking Ferraris and shit. That was like the time movie. Like I think it was on Netflix recently. I watched it, and I was like, this movie's still fucking great.
Good shit.
All right, before we go to the next segment.
All right,
We're doing.
This next segment is brought to you by Loot Crate, because we messed up a couple times. Mm-hmm. So this next portion of the podcast is brought to you by Loot Crate. Loot Crate is an awesome subscription mystery box service that sends you basically Comic-Con in a box. So if you see the shirt that I'm wearing in the live stream, it's a Transformer shirt.
dude, I almost wore that shirt today.
It's pretty badass. It's got Optimus Prime on there, old school Optimus Prime, not the new school Michael Bay blow stuff up Optimus Prime.
And what's also cool about that same box that the Loot Crate came in is that the box transformed into Optimus Prime. If you cut everything out, it made Optimus Prime. It was fucking dope.
It does. And then I'm gonna make one of their last ones too had like the Destiny Ghost. You can make into that. I still had to build that. But yeah, they're a great mystery box service where basically they send to you in their base service anyway. They send to you a T-shirt, like a little toy, a little knickknacks. If you see the little alien thing that I'm holding in my hand on the live stream, this came from Loot Crate. It's pretty awesome. And there's also other stuff in the background. If you're looking at the TV, there's a Jessica Jones figurine and Captain America shield. Those are all from Loot Crate. It's great if you want to just collect random nerdy stuff, which if you're one of our listeners, you should enjoy that.
Hell yeah.
So if you go to, they also have different levels of service. So if you don't have that much money, you can get loot wear. Basically, you get like a T-shirt and something small like a pair of socks or something like that. If you balling out of control, you can get a Loot DX where they send you more stuff and higher quality stuff. So it's pretty epic. Anybody that's subscribed to Loot Crate, every month they get put into what's called the Mega Crate. It's a drawing for a Mega Crate, and you can win real big stuff like legit big TVs, like 4K TVs, stuff like that, stereos, stuff like that. It's pretty neat. And they also have theme crates like Gears of War, Halo,
Loot Pet.
other ones too, and Loot Pets. It's another one too.
Yes.
Thank you. So yeah, if you go to trylootcrate.com/BTHEMBTI with the promo code of Bridge10, like your bridge you're walking over, and then number 10, you will save yourself 10% on any new subscription. Once again, that is trylootcrate.com/BTHEMBTI with the promo code of Bridge10, and you will save yourself 10% on any new subscription. And now on to whatever we're going to talk about.
So what's going on with your boy R. Kelly?
Oh God. Damn. Why you gotta be my boy? Why you looking at me, bro?
Riley and
King Shaman?
and Huey warned us about R. Kelly.
They did.
And actually, no, Riley was all about R. Kelly. He's like,
Hold on.
dancing
R.
in the name
Kelly
of love.
warned us about R. Kelly.
What's the name of that song?
Bump and Grind. His first goddamn hit warned us when he was married to Aaliyah, who was 15 and it was 27.
But what about the other song he had too?
You look like my Jeep. I want to ride it.
He had a song called "Age Ain't Nothing But a Number."
That's Aaliyah's song.
That's Aaliyah's song.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, man.
I think he might have produced it.
He was
brainwashed.
Oh shit, that is, huh?
Yeah.
My bad.
They were linked together.
Yeah.
She was like 14 ish.
Yeah.
Tell us what.
Yeah, go ahead. And I'll get my spiel.
Oh my
Tell him what
gosh.
he did. Allegedly.
Well, supposedly this story, I guess, has been in the works. There was a reporter. I wish I knew his name, but
Oh shit! I just had it.
yeah, he was doing a lot of investigative work on this story, which it turns out it had been brought to a lot of newspapers, desks and editors' desks, but they never ran with it.
Mm-hmm.
This guy,
Wait, this is decades long.
yeah, this guy had the persistence to stick with it and keep getting legitimate sources and quotes and just a really good piece of investigative journalism. And pretty much what it talks about is how R. Kelly has a sort of cult going on right now in his
Call
inner
it what
circle.
It is, a harem.
Yeah, but it's I don't know the technical differences, but harem sounds like it's more legal than what R. Kelly's got going on.
I'm pretty sure in America that is not the case. But
They're in his inner circle. They're underage and they're supposedly brainwashed. Where R. Kelly is sort of pretty much controlling them into a sex slave type relationship where they just do anything that he wants. He controls how often they bathe, their diets, and it's pretty much like a sex slave cult that he's running. In his own, yeah.
Dang it.
But yeah, and it's supposedly this news just came out. Supposedly his brothers knew about it, but his brother was just like, yeah, that's why I don't fuck with the dude. But people still out here fucking stepping in the name of love, singing a remix to Ignition, screaming out Fiesta.
Body's calling me.
Yeah, all that shit.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
And it's like, why do
songs?
Yeah,
And for a while, he was wearing a mask too. For a while,
he's a Pied Piper.
Oh
We
shit!
can go
Pied
back
Piper
to
needs little girls.
literal.
He's the pied pedophile.
Yeah,
He's a fucking pedophile.
Yes, he
My
is.
body's.
have you guys seen a video
he was on.
of him peeing on a girl?
I saw it.
I didn't watch
it.
I know of it.
Yeah.
Isn't that considered child pornography?
Yes, it is. So
I shouldn't have watched it.
pornography. Did not watch that.
I was young.
Not
I
only-
needed the money.
He was
Not
put on
only is
trial
it-
for that, and I guess because I remember
He was acquitted for it?
Yeah, and that came out when I was in college, but the case was forever ago. And I remember I'm like, how long does it take R. Kelly to go fucking trial?
He's got money, bro.
Yeah.
Well, OJ had money, but OJ's thing was boom, boom, boom. Next thing we know, he's in court. That seemed to take place all in this time frame of a year.
He didn't kill
states.
somebody. I mean, that's
This is still.
gotta be real.
Yeah, but normally it's like you're right to a speedy trial. Normally, like the quicker the trial is, the less chance you have of getting caught with some shit. Because the longer the detectives do their evidence and searching, that's harder and more of a case that gets built up.
Well, he had fucking Johnny Cochran though. He was like, if the glove don't fit, you must quit.
Yeah, but this was like R. Kelly was waiting to go get on trial for like at least 7 years. I'm gonna say 7 years. I'll look it up when I get a chance. But he fucking, I don't know if it was
Beat the system.
just acquitted or was a hung jury, but people were like, nah, he didn't do it. We saw him on tape, and it looks like him. But it's like with the Dave Chappelle thing, where he's like, I need to see R. Kelly holding up his ID,
Yeah, ID.
with his mama saying, "That's my boy."
Oh, that was Boondocks that.
I thought it was,
Oh yeah, Boondocks.
It was Boondocks. He's like,
Okay.
oh, my name is Richard. What's our Kelly's name? Robert. He's like, my name is Robert Kelly. Here's my ID. I'm over age. Like, little girl, how old are you? And she pulls up her ID. Oh, my name is. I knew he was gonna pee on me.
yeah.
If he was gonna pee on her, he should have moved.
It's ridiculous, and he got away with. He literally got off on that shit, but he's back doing
got off
dumb
on a
shit.
lot of shit.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like,
he's the wrong term.
if you go to Rolling Stone and look up R. Kelly scandals from Aaliyah to alleged cults, it goes
God
back
damn.
to 1990 motherfucking 4
Damn.
to today.
Actually, 91 is the actual. So if you read the one where
91?
it doesn't state 91, but if you look at the case, where he talks about he was 24 when he married Alita. He was 27, so he was 21, 24.
Oh, yeah, but that didn't come
91.
until 98, though.
Yeah, but he was still.
Yeah.
That means he was committing.
Yeah, okay, I got
in 91.
That was like, that's a whole fucking 20
Crazy charges for
years
battery in
ago.
Lafayette, Louisiana. I didn't even know that.
Oh, he's got a whole shit.
Yeah,
that's where I lived. I didn't know he was.
Sweep under the rug.
Go
Yeah.
read him off, Kronos.
So his three places is what Miami, Chicago, Louisiana.
So let me tell you what prompted me to like bring this up, because I saw a thing today on my Facebook feed from a friend of mine who compared R. Kelly to Hugh Hefner.
The
And
fuck?
they said that R. Kelly has a 19-year-old girlfriend, and he's whatever the fuck he is now. And he's like, and Hugh Hefner is 90 years old now, and he's been fucking girls that were 18. I'm like, okay, so first of all, 18 years old is legal.
You're an
All right?
adult.
They're legal. You're an adult. R. Kelly has a history of pedophilia, a history that people just totally fucking ignore. And I'm gonna start in '94. All right, when he married Aaliyah when he was 27 and she was 15 years old. 15 fucking years old. That is fucking gross.
How do you get away with that?
Aaliyah lied and said she was 18.
Yeah,
okay.
they forged
So it was
documents.
annulled. So it was forged, but they just said, "Oops," and then
It did get annulled.
What is that?
Aaliyah sues over this order. A false marriage certificate was expunged from the record. So
Aaliyah wanted a divorce and it was expunged.
Yeah.
But there was nothing that fucking tied him down from like. Did R. Kelly, see, it's shit like this in the legal system that pisses me off.
yeah, it was the same year.
But it's like, okay, if something like this happens, don't you need to be asking R. Kelly some questions, like some serious questions, like, hey, bruh, did you know how old she was?
Well, it was when they got annulled, it was in Michigan, which has a fucked up system, I can tell you.
Where'd they get married at? Was it in Michigan or was it in Illinois?
I think it was Atlanta. Was it Atlanta?
Well, he's from Chicago.
It doesn't say.
Just to put this out
Detroit?
there are some states in the union where the legal age to marry is
lower.
very younger, much younger than 18. Just put that out there.
In 1996, he has battery charges at a basketball game.
I remember that shit.
In 96, he has alleged group sex with minors, which I believe was on tape.
Wait, group sex with minors?
Yeah. And he settled for $250,000 in 98. So what does that tell you? He
Guilty.
fucking did it. In 2000, Chicago police sex crime open investigation against R. Kelly for, I think it was child pornography.
There's one where he slept with the sheriff's wife.
Inconclusive sex tape sent to the Suns in 2001, which was part of that suit that he had later. Epic intern sues R. Kelly for sexual harassment in 2001. More suits of sex tapes from Patrice Jones in 2002. And then trouble in Florida. He gets arrested. Police use a camera that said they contained sex with a minor. In 2004, another fucking charge for child pornography. 2005, Kelly Gaines. What is this? They find a girl that appears on a second tape that says she was 14 at the time that he had sex with. In 2008, he was found not guilty for those for some odd fucking reason. 2013, there's an expose on R. Kelly talking about all the shit I just talked about 24 women talking about his sex crimes. 2015, defends himself with vague comments, which I remember that shit.
That was an interview.
Yeah, it was an interview. In 2017, he said he fucked a sheriff's wife. And then in this year...
Underage, I guess, too?
No, the wife shouldn't have been underage. She's wife.
Okay.
It was in Mississippi, though, so I don't know.
It was somebody's cousin mama.
God dang.
Yeah. And now in 2017, we have the sex cult thing. So, yeah.
Long history.
So, fuck R. Kelly. Stop listening to his music. Stop playing his shit on fucking radio. Stop playing his shit on fucking MTV. All that shit. He's a fucking pedophile. Can we stop?
I would say this. Stop defending this guy. And the other thing I'm going to say, and he's a piece of shit. There ain't no fucking doubt about it. Who are these fucking parents? I really want to know.
So wait. So the girl who's kind of protesting about the whole R. Kelly thing now, I was watching some show, and they had mentioned that I guess the parents were okay with it because they were trying to wait for their daughter to get a singing career, which are basically some dig ass fucking parents trying.
You hoard your kid out.
Not even about that. It's about them they're like, okay, if my daughter becomes famous, I'm gonna fucking milk my daughter for money. So it's just some fucking money hungry goddamn parents.
Call them Tony Stark.
Yeah.
The disrespect.
Someone needs to definitely investigate the parents, especially modern parents.
I bet you it's the same parents that send their kids to Michael Jackson.
Yeah. Just, it makes I don't give a fuck who that person is. I don't care how much money they have. I don't care what kind of celebrity they are. You don't let your kid be preyed upon by someone with these allegations.
A bunch of them.
All throughout their history. What kind of fucked up ass human being are you? So I'm condemning the parents. I'm condemning Kelly. Fuck them.
Yeah, he was arrested in 2002, and then the trial was 2008.
And he had the nerve to be with Jay-Z talking about not guilty. Yeah. You can charge me.
Found
Damn.
Not guilty on 14 counts.
He might have the best lawyers in the history of the world.
Yeah, he hasn't been convicted as of yet.
Or just the stupidest fucking jury.
It's either been dismissed or settled out of court. Almost every time.
You know what? He's got fucking Matt Murdock. I'm just...
God dang.
Matt Murdock, who could not beat Bane.
Yeah, exactly.
I know a Twitter thing today where they were asking who would win Bane versus Daredevil. I'm saying Bane easily destroys that dude. Even without Venom, he fucks him up.
Yeah.
But people don't...
Maybe on a rainy day he probably win.
People don't take Bane seriously enough.
They really don't.
The female, I guess, refused to testify. And that was
got paid off.
That was the big handicap, according to the prosecutor.
There's some where people didn't show up.
Yeah, well, I guess for the one where I actually went to trial, the one where he got off, I guess 7 years ago. Yeah. The victim did not testify, just was uncooperative. So it's like they couldn't.
Somebody underage is uncooperative. How'd that happen?
Yeah. All right. SF Street Fighter 5. I said San Francisco. Street Fighter 5 Evo Championships went down. I watched some of this. Kronos, you watched some of this as well, right?
What?
San Francisco.
Evo.
Damn, you keep fucking up, man.
Street Fighter 5. I see SF and I want to say San Francisco. Street Fighter 5 shit. You were saying, I think in the chat, Stitch, there was a player forced to change characters due to a thong on that character.
I think it was actually Knuckle Dew.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I saw it was popped up on the little ESPN or Deadspin.
I miss this?
I didn't get a chance to read because I saw it when I was like in traffic, and I didn't get a chance to fully read the article. But I sent it to you guys. I don't know if you guys got to click on it to see what actual
I saw
details
it,
were behind it. If it was actually legit.
It seemed legit.
It was legit. And this is the problem I have. Look at ESPN. You show like beach volleyball. You show chicks in like swim clothes, shit like that. I don't understand why a thong would be a problem in a video game
From an animated character.
Yeah, but they just made them change it, which is I don't know.
And if you're not going to show it, okay, that's whatever. That's your decision. But you can't go and interfere with the contest by making that player change his fucking character.
Well,
No, you change outfits.
Different outfits. Yeah,
Because they all have
okay.
alternate outfits.
Okay, so they made him change the skin on the outfit or
Yeah,
whatever
which
the
is
character
lame.
outfit. Okay, that's still dumb.
It's dumb. It's lame. It don't make any goddamn sense. It looked like an awesome fucking competition. I only watched like an hour or two, but here's the other thing too. I feel like ESPN or whoever was airing it didn't take the time to realize that there was a whole bunch of different outfits for every single one of these characters, especially the female characters.
Yeah, they didn't do the research.
Yeah.
Because they don't take esports seriously, which they should, because literally hundreds of millions of dollars is changing hands through esports.
Well, I don't want to say ESPN doesn't take it seriously because they're putting it on. So they are taking it seriously for them to put it on TV. I just don't think they have enough people knowledgeable about certain games and certain characters.
No, I don't think, because it's like the same way how they treat MMA even today. They still downplay a lot of shit in MMA because they don't first of all, they don't understand it, and second of all, they don't take it as seriously as like boxing.
Well, they're putting it on. They're putting it on their network.
It doesn't.
It's still
They're putting it on because it has ratings, but that doesn't mean they have to take it seriously. Like I said.
Okay, yeah. Seriously, in terms of like the skill involved in playing the game. Okay,
I just think they're a bunch of nerds. Yeah, which they're a bunch of nerds.
I thought you meant like taking it like esports seriously as a business.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's like literally hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
Like, if not billions of dollars.
They should know the goddamn games. I mean,
But don't they have like a bunch of like like the chicks who do like the round thing? Is she wearing like a thong and shit when she walks around, or like?
She's not wearing
in
thongs,
boxing?
she's wearing, like tight clothes and shit.
ASP doesn't really air boxing,
But they do.
all that much.
Not all that much, but they
They
still
do like Friday night fights and stuff, but they're not like.
What about the cheerleaders? Because they have like the short skirts and I guess their booties are
well,
showing.
hold on. Take the fucking time out. So, if someone is in a swimsuit or is a cheerleader and has on the panties underneath the skirt and whatnot, that's not the same as fucking nudity.
No.
We really need to fucking draw that line here.
I'm gonna kill it right here. Is they put out a body issue where they
True.
put females that are just fully naked, just happen to be posing where they're covering up their nipple or their genitalia. Same thing with men. That's fine, and they promote the shit out of that.
True.
Every year they put it on their magazine. It's like, oh, the body issue. This is who we got this year. But we can't see animated thongs.
different
And
medias.
to make matters worse, it's a video game that is aimed at children.
Yeah, for the
Like
most part.
that game is not MA.
No, I think
It's
it's
not.
teen
It's
for
a
teen. Or
teen,
something,
yeah.
right?
But still, the thing about the body issue is that it's a magazine versus live TV.
It's
But
still by ESPN.
It is still by ESPN,
They
but
still,
there's two
they
different.
still promote it on like
and they
Sports
air it
Center.
on they air it on the channel too.
They let everyone know who's in it.
I mean, it was still cool. It was cool to be able to watch, but then it was weird because they had commercials, and then like some points it was just weird when like the way they do it, in, like their camera cuts.
Yeah.
Like there would be literally times where like I was watching the end of of one match where it was like I think it was a semi or quarterfinals or something like that, and they cut away at the end when somebody's doing like a combo to like beat the guy, and I'm like to like show the crowd. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Like I need to see how this guy won.
Yeah.
And they just totally cut away, and I'm just like, what? That's what I'm talking about.
They're
Not
rookies
taking
with that
it seriously.
shit.
They
Yeah.
are. They could certainly increase the production value and make it work. Even how they come into the arena, it feels like they want to do it in the style of like MMA or boxing and whatnot. I'm like,
Oh, yeah.
okay.
It's none of that.
How they have like all the gamers in the center and they're like surrounded by a bunch of people.
Yeah, they don't have the format right. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna say it flat out.
They're still trying to figure it out.
But this was bullshit.
But it's cool. That it's actually on ESPN. Like,
Yeah,
like when I was a kid, when I was like a semi-professional gamer, I would have never fucking thought that gaming would be on ESPN or on TV to begin with.
Yeah, that is dope in and of itself. And you're right, it's about eyeballs because on Twitch and a whole bunch of other platforms, this has millions of eyeballs.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's the fucking
And
thing.
probably the top type of videos that people watch on YouTube are people playing video games.
Hell
Like PewDiePie, he plays video games. That's where he got his claim to fame. And there's like a bunch of other players that do the same thing.
That anti-Semite.
Oh goddamn it, we've gone over this shit. But yeah, it's big shit. It's big business. It's big money, and I think it's only gonna get bigger. I really do. So, Destiny. We have talked about Destiny for literally over 2.5 years, and we're on the verge of Destiny 2 coming up.
Yep.
So what we got to say about this?
So who's gonna start the snoring noise? I'm just kidding.
So the open beta started yesterday.
Early access.
Early access. I'm sorry. Early access started yesterday for the PS4, today for the Xbox One, and then on Friday the open beta starts. The open beta will start Friday at 10, I believe. I think Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken, and then it'll end Sunday night sometime.
Is this anywhere close to the buzz before the first one?
I don't. There's a lot of people talking about it. There's a lot of shit.
No.
Like
Yeah,
I've seen Twitch taken over by fucking Destiny 2.
But that's not what we asked. Is it anywhere close to the buzz and hype prior to the first one being released and the betas and whatnot for that?
I don't think it could be.
I don't know. I haven't really been paying.
First
that
one
much
was pretty hyped.
It was huge.
And
Yeah, I mean, I was on the alpha and the beta, and I was on the podcast. I'm pretty sure I talked about this.
Oh yeah.
I hyped the game up. It was fucking great.
What we didn't realize was that beta was 25% of the game.
Exactly. Basically, Stitch is totally right. And if they do it again, that's why I'm real hesitant to, like, if they would have made a good game the first time, like made the complete game, I would have. The first day was fucking. I could pre-order. I would have pre-ordered it.
Or even if the DLCs were free, that'd have been great too.
But the fact that they had basically, if you paid for all the DLCs, is an over $100 game. That's fucking bullshit. And actually, it's funny because one of our Brazilian friends in the in the chat room right now, he was talking about how he wanted our thoughts on Destiny. So he doesn't speak English though. He has to translate everything, so he doesn't know what I'm saying right now.
That's all right.
That's fine.
But I want it to succeed. I want them to learn the hard fucking lessons from last time.
Well, you guys quit the game by the time the first DLC dropped. I don't know.
You can't quit the game. We beat the game, and then they started to ask for more money so we could keep playing a short game.
Yeah, see, when I bought the game, I bought this quote the season pass, which is literally just the first DLC.
I had the season pass too, bro.
Yeah,
so I played the first one. I was like, "There still isn't enough content." Played the second one halfway through, and I was like, "Fuck this."
Yeah, so I played all the way through the current one, which is the Iron Lords one.
The season pass with the game, that's $90.
Yeah,
I think it was more than that, right?
no, not the season pass.
How much
Once
DLC?
The season pass was like
There's
$39.
Yeah, it's $30. So yeah, but
I was
then
gonna say how much content was released after. How many different editions were after the?
after
The game was $70.
No, the game was
60.
No, it's $69.99.
No,
it was
no.
$60.
Was it
yeah, I
$59.99?
paid,
Okay.
You're
no,
talking
yeah.
about a special edition.
Yeah, either that. Well, the thing is, it came out on two generations. When I bought it, it was on the 360, and then when I bought my Xbox One, I migrated it over, so it was $10 cheaper.
You still stand by this game, though.
I do, because I played a lot. Yes, there were mistakes made. To answer Stitch's question, there was 2 more DLCs after the season pass stuff.
So for your looking back on it, when you purchased the season pass, you got the game, and then how much additional stuff did they release for those that got the season pass?
For those, so with the season pass just by itself, there was 2 more two more DLCs.
Okay, so you had the game and then 2 DLCs.
You had to pay for.
Yeah.
You had to pay.
Yeah, you have to pay for the season pass.
Well, yeah, I know that.
ones after that.
But that was
Yes.
my follow-up question.
Yes.
So
So the next iteration.
so what I'm I'm confused.
So when I say it's a $120 game, I am not exaggerating.
It's more. It was
The cheapest amount is $120.
If I'm
Yeah,
buying a
it's more
season
than-
pass, I'm supposed to get everything that is released.
Only for the first 3
only
months.
for the first 3.
What?
Yeah,
First three.
Is this
It was
for
actually
thi-
2, but the third one was the Taken King.
What?
Which you had to pay for. Yeah, it was like $30. And then
Do other
the one
games do
after
that shit? Am I not know?
This was the most notorious.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is
Like,
pretty
well, I
super
told you,
notorious.
like the one that got me like fucked up was actually Batman Arkham Asylum, because the first and second
Wait,
DLC.
was it Night or Asylum?
Or maybe it was Night. They were not that long, and I was already pissed. And then Destiny came out, and I was like, "Fuck this."
But did Arkham Knight or Asylum make you pay after you bought the season pass?
no.
Okay, that's where I have a new issue with.
Yeah,
That's
because it
bullshit.
really was not a season pass. It was literally you're paying
What are you
for
calling it?
to see. They called it a season pass. That
Yeah.
was the name of it.
And why are
when
you
bought
riding
it.
with them for?
I kept riding.
Well, you know, sorry. Go ahead. I'll talk about it later. Well, no, I was gonna say, like, for Chronos, like when we first started doing our podcast, he was all about season passes. He was like, "Yeah, the season passes are the best thing because you get all this fucking shit like that get added to the game."
remember.
And then they started.
But they used to
Destiny
let
fucked
you
it up.
know what
But
it
you
was
don't
beforehand.
know what you're gonna get.
They used to let you know what you were
Yeah,
getting
they let you know what you
beforehand.
get.
Now it's just like get the season pass and in the next couple
You might
months,
get some.
You'll
You'll
get
get,
something. Yeah.
you'll get something, but we're not going to tell you.
Well,
that
and
type
the
thing.
quality too is iffy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know,
I will say with Destiny, they improved each time. So by the time, if you were to play Destiny today and you bought the Iron Lords edition or the whatever definitive edition,
Yeah,
I think
that would
that's
be a
one.
full game.
That's everything that they've released,
But that's
and
2
it's like
years
$30.
later.
True, but
But what about all of us that paid $100?
Yeah.
Or more than
And is the
$100?
community that going hard? I mean, you have your group of friends that you play with, but
Yeah,
if
they
you
go
didn't
hard.
have that,
they
if
go.
you didn't have
They
your group.
go hard.
So if somebody just jumped
that
on
game.
right now and just like, oh, it's a good value, I'll get it now. They'll be able to just the community still.
Yes, the community is still
and they're not
going.
just gonna
people will
peace
help
out
you
when,
out.
when Destiny 2 comes through.
It was paid on
Yeah.
the backs of suckers like me.
Yeah, well, no, you didn't pay as much as I did. I bought every single thing that came for that fucking game.
Old Ninja, I will freely admit that you're more of a sucker than me.
Yeah, there you go. So there you go.
Wait,
Yeah.
should it be on Pornhub?
Oh fuck.
No, but with Destiny was a really fun game. It just sucked that it was so goddamn short when it came to like the single player.
Yeah.
But with the multiplayer, like I would squad up with people like late at night trying to fucking pass a crucifix or whatever.
I was playing fucking nightly, like
Look.
every day.
I thought it was gonna
But
be.
it's the same
Listen,
game. though.
goddammit, you cannot make a game that you can beat the single player in 6 fucking hours, and the rest is online only.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? An online only game is at most $30 fucking dollars.
and let me be real clear. At launch,
Or free to play.
even the online was repetitive as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
super repetitive, but like you were saying, they listened to the community. They tried to
no
make
choice.
improvements to the. Yeah, they had, but I'm cautiously optimistic.
Did you pre-order it?
No, I did
You're not
not.
optimistic then. Shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
I said, that's why I said cautiously, mofo. Cautiously.
I'll say this: if they don't knock it out of the fucking park and exceed expectations for how big and how much content this has right off the bat, if they don't do that, miss me with
Bruh,
Destiny
you know
2.
what looks better than Destiny 2 right now? The new Warframe expansion.
Oh, okay.
Looks
You mentioned
way
that
fucking better.
one. You mentioned that one being good.
You know,
It's a free look. If y'all want to play a Destiny type experience
Warframe?
that's faster than Destiny, that has a baddest expansion that's coming out, that's open world
And
get
free.
Warframe, and it's fucking free.
Yeah.
I'll check it out.
I think that was the first game I played on PS4 because I didn't have any games when I first bought the game when I got the console.
Mine
But-
came with Uncharted.
So for
You got it way the fuck. You didn't get that much.
Yeah, you didn't
got
know
it.
how to fucking plug it in. You tried to say Sony
fuck
fucking
that.
gave you a broken PlayStation.
No,
Yeah,
that
I
shit
know.
fucked
You
up.
didn't know how to
They
plug it
didn't
into a
fucking
goddamn
start.
wall.
No, I plugged that shit in right. Shit didn't fucking
it wouldn't
start.
plug into the rock.
Yeah.
No.
That's some bullshit.
But for me, for gaming wise, the game that fucked me up with, literally with gaming, is fucking what's the name of that goddamn game? The one where you go to different planets and
No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Like I had, like Carlos had me hyped for that game, and I saw the trailers and previews for it. I'm like,
fucked
this is
up.
gonna be fucking dumb.
Hey,
From the
I fucked
beta,
up.
in Destiny, where I'm playing it, I'm like, all right, this is fun. I'm on 2 planets. I know that there's fucking 9 in our solar system, so that should be a lot more fucking levels, a lot more
billion.
game.
Bro,
Yeah,
You don't even get.
wrong.
You don't even get out of the inner solar system.
Wrong.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit, I'll go. I'll be on Jupiter fighting shit. Nope.
Do you go to Mercury? No.
No.
Venus?
Yeah, you did
sort
get
of.
Mercury.
Earth?
Yes.
Sort of.
Yeah.
Mars?
Yes.
Yes.
And, yeah.
The thing that sucked with
anything
Destiny,
I'm
past
spending
that? No.
10 minutes on 3 planets, and then and it's just like roll credits. I was
and
like,
a moon.
did I do this in the wrong order or something?
What the thing with Destiny and fucking No Man's Sky is that they kind of seem like they're going to be the same fucking game. So a lot of people kind of got them mixed up. At least in my opinion, I felt that was the case.
But let's be very, very fucking clear. Bungie did Destiny, right?
Bungie and Activision.
Bungie is a huge studio, obviously famous for Halo.
Look,
But I mean, they have money, they have name
they
recognition.
do.
They should have done this right.
I should have known though, because Bungie, I'm not even just Bungie, Halo franchise is the shittiest fucking gaming story ever. It is so fucking bad.
Defend it.
Anybody that wants to talk to me about how good the story is, you're fucking retarded.
Defend your Xbox's pride. and joy.
Just, if you say, hey, Halo's got good gameplay for me, fine. I'll probably bring up the fact that they ripped off fucking Unreal, but whatever the fuck.
Dude, I feel
The
like
story
every
is
game
shitty
rips
as
off
fuck.
Unreal.
The story's talking about fucking Master Chief. You don't even fucking know his first name.
He doesn't
Fuck
have
outta
a
here.
name. It's just he has a title.
He's just massive.
Actually,
What,
no.
he's like 8 feet tall.
He does have a name. His name's John.
I know it's John. I was fucking with you.
He doesn't have a last name.
But the fucking
The story
is shitty.
the story is convoluted at first, but fucking 343 really slimmed it down.
And that's not
Bungie. It's not, but the
You
story.
see how they came all back around?
True, but if you break it down, the story is really about fucking the apocalypse. That's literally what it's about.
Sort of.
That's
what
what
the
it's
what?
about.
From the flood or the
From the
fucking
flood.
covenant?
The
or
flood is the vessel of the apocalypse.
Well, then why are we fighting the fucking covenant the whole
The
time?
covenant is a religious zealot
Wait, don't you
race
fight
that
monsters?
believe that the Halo rings will cleanse or enlighten them to the next plane of existence.
that ain't got shit to do with the plague or what the fuck they're called.
If we're really honest,
the flood is the vessel of destruction.
most people don't really respect the Halo story all that much. I mean,
They're fun to play.
yeah.
I didn't say that, but
Yeah,
the
they are
story,
fun
I don't know. I've played all three of them. I can't even think what the story
If you
is.
really think about most shooters, like who does anyone
Right.
give a fuck about the Call of Duty fucking storyline? No, they play the.
I like
fucking
shoot
game
about goddamn
to shoot
airplane,
people.
airport.
Yeah,
But same thing with fucking zombies. They don't care about
But
no
people
story.
have told me before that Halo has a great story. Multiple people. I'm like, no. You think it's got a great story? I don't know if you even fucking know how to read.
Oh, god dang.
And I'll admit, Killzone, which I love, didn't have a great story either.
No.
Halo's based in like sci-fi.
like a porn.
So
It's
you need
sci-fi.
to have some sort of story to. I mean, there's war going on right now, so I don't need to. You don't need to sell me on.
wait,
why am I
wait.
shooting these people of different color or different country than me? Because all right, that's going on right now, so I can understand that. Why am I on this planet? Why is all this shit happening to these people on this planet? Oh no, just take this needler.
Wait. Before you say it, I gotta say what I gotta say. So all these first-person shooter games is just like porn. You're not there for the fucking story. You're just trying to get your rocks off.
But you can't. You say that, but you can't sit there and try to interweave a story with cutscenes and shit. That doesn't make goddamn sense. I still don't know what the fuck a Halo is. What it's supposed to do.
It's supposed to bring about the apocalypse.
How?
Wait, I thought
By
the Halo
turning
was
it
like.
on.
Wait, I thought the
It
Halo
releases
was
the
the.
flood.
Turning it on, but how
You
does
turn
it-
it on, it releases the flood. The flood will destroy anything organic, and
Why?
then it goes back.
Why are you releasing the flood?
Wait, I thought the Halo was like the ring around the Earth.
No, it's not a ring around
Damn.
the Earth. They're rings that are out in space. And the reason why the Covenant believe that they will be ascended by turning it on. The humans believe it will destroy everything.
Real quick, just in terms of a great example of a first-person shooter that does have incredible story, Wolfenstein.
Yes.
And even BioShock.
Oh, I was about to say, but everyone
have
loves BioShock.
Exceptional stories. It's not a first-person shooter in the traditional manner, but I would even say Portal is first-person and you're shooting
Okay.
something, and that has an exceptional story.
It does.
It is very possible. I'm just saying
true.
that.
Yeah, that's true.
You can do it right.
You can.
All right. Goddamn. I love shitting on Destiny. We've done that for. That's like a tradition on this motherfucker.
That's tradition for you, motherfucker.
Barb got nominated for a goddamn Emmy?
Yes.
Who?
Barb who?
So
Barb?
the actress Shannon Piercer, who played Barb from Stranger Things, was nominated for a primetime Emmy.
She got more hardware than Gal.
So her.
She got nominated for the character that nobody gave a fuck about.
Barb the Wonder Woman.
So
you heard it here.
Her category is outstanding guest actress in a drama series.
Outstanding. That's an Emmy.
Her
That's
mama
legit.
didn't know where she was.
Hey, you know that's some good ass acting though. 'Cause nobody fucking gave a fuck about her. That's good acting.
But we're here talking about her right now because she's that good of an actress.
Yeah.
Unlike Gal.
Oh,
There's three things people talked about. What the fuck was that thing? Where's Will? And where's Barb?
Yeah.
How come nobody gives a fuck
Yeah.
about her? Those are the three things you talked about.
Okay, all right, real quick. Do we know the name of the main chick? What was the name of the main chick? The one that was banging.
mom?
No.
No, the girlfriend.
What was Barb's friend's name?
I don't know.
The one that was looking for her.
But we know Barb's
But we
name.
know Barb.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's just like how you were shitting on Fear the Walking Dead.
Hey, hold on.
Name one character name.
Old Ninja done fucked up. You don't even know the fucking the story of
Oh,
goddamn.
shit, he
Well,
fucked
what the story of Halo?
Halo?
The Halo rings are
Don't
not
worry,
for the
Barb. We'll
flood.
come back to you.
They do not produce the flood. The only way to stop the flood is to starve them to death, and that's exactly what the Halo rings are designed to do.
What? Who did it posted that bullshit?
It's to wipe the guys clean of sentient life to stop the flood.
That's from Bungie, bro.
That's some bullshit.
It's also from Cakeman.
There you go.
I had to fact check real quick.
You fucked it up. You had him film himself with his accurate RIP fucking.
Doesn't even know the story. That's what I'm talking about. Every time
Yeah.
somebody tell me from Halo, oh, the story's so good, well, explain to me the story. And they fuck it up, just like Old Ninja.
Goddamn.
That was good, old ninja. You did a really good job. You did your research. Then he fucking up shit an hour into the show.
Hour into it. Hey, the story's convoluted, so.
But back to Barb being the being the actress.
Getting nominated and Gal not.
Yeah.
This is some
What you gotta say?
activist bullshit.
She ain't even
This is
at the
social
show.
justice warrior shit.
Maybe she got a maybe Barb's got a +1. Gal can be her date.
Oh, fuck.
I'm not gonna shit on this actress. I'm happy. I am not a big time hater. I'm happy for her. I'm not a big time hater. I'm happy
All
for
you
her.
do is hate, motherfucker. You lying as fuck. You
Pinocchio
sit
as
there
fuck
with
right
that
now.
smile on your face. Oh, fucking hate. Even though fuck you, fucking Spider-Man fans that don't know shit.
I'm trying to respect women.
Oh, shit.
She redhead woman too.
She looks way different, like not as Barb.
Yeah, she
Is
does.
she an adult?
Yeah, she grown. She grown
I
to.
gotta see.
She grown.
She grown to today.
Oh, she's 20, so all right. Yeah,
yeah.
So that's pretty good.
Yeah, looks
She ain't
pretty
gonna
good.
win.
I don't
Yeah,
know
I
who
hope
else
not.
is in the category.
I don't know who else is nominated. I hope she does win though. Get Stranger Things some hardware because
It's a great show.
is Stranger Things up for any other Emmys?
I'm sure there are, but
Well, I know Netflix has like 91 movies or 91 shows that are up for Emmy.
Yeah,
But I
didn't
mean,
they break a record?
We all love this show. I don't even think it won a Golden Egg Plant. It was my vote for Golden Egg Plant.
Yeah, it was
No,
mine
it
too.
did not. It was in the running.
Nancy is the other girl's name.
Oh, that's right.
What's the name of the mom?
Oh, Winona, Judith, I believe. Is that her name? Joyce. Her name was Joyce.
Yeah. But we know Barb.
Yeah, everybody was talking about Barb.
all right. God damn. You got me on that stitch. I'll give you props. I'll give you props on that. Was it a 98, 9.8 though?
Stitch was right. Say it. Say it with your lips. Say it with your chest.
I ain't saying.
Say with yes.
Game of Thrones.
nigga.
Game of Thrones, guys.
Hold on, real quick. We're talking about the Emmys.
Okay.
Stay here.
Ooh,
real quick.
Westworld,
I
good.
want to see about the who's got the most nominations.
Dude, Westworld
Yeah, read
blew
out the
my
categories this
fucking
weekend.
mind.
Oh wow. So all right. So best drama series would be Better Call Saul, The Crown, The Handmaid's Tale, which I heard was really good. House of Cards, which is good.
Oh, so good.
Fuck.
Stranger Things, This Is Us, and Westworld. God damn,
that's tough.
Those
That's
are
gonna
all
be
really
tough.
good shows.
Wait, who do you think will win out of that?
No idea. I don't watch The Crown. Isn't The Crown a Stars show?
I think so.
I can't remember, but I
want
think,
Westworld
I think it's
to
gonna be Westworld or Stranger Things.
That's tough.
'Cause that ending in
I would
Westworld.
give it to Stranger Things because isn't Westworld that they had a movie previously, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but that was
okay.
like in the
Long time ago.
70s or some shit. I won't be surprised if The Handmaid's Tale wins. That would
Wait.
not surprise me.
Before we move on, somebody asked in the Infinity Vault what shirt am I wearing, and it's Mega Man, and half of his fucking shit's ripped off because he's been in a fucking war.
His face is blown away.
Good shit. That's a dope ass shirt.
That is dope.
All right.
Next categories.
Game of Thrones. Oh, we staying with us?
Yeah,
Sorry.
we staying with this.
Yeah. Outstanding comedy series would be Atlanta, which is probably gonna win. Blackish, Master of None, Modern Family, Silicon Valley, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, and Veep.
Did any of y'all watch Atlanta? Goddammit.
No.
I watched the first couple episodes. It was good.
Okay.
I need to watch the rest.
Master of None is fun. Funny.
Yeah.
Well, apparently, fucking what's name just came off the set of Atlanta to fucking Spiderman Homecoming.
Childish Gambino. Mm-hmm. Outstanding limited series, which probably none of us has watched any of these. Big Little Lies, Fargo, Feud, Betty and Joan.
No fucking clue.
The Night of, and Genius.
I watched The Night of.
I heard The Night of was good.
Outstanding television movie, Black Mirror, San
That's the fucking shit.
Junipero.
If you guys aren't watching Black Mirror on Netflix, you need to fucking watch Black Mirror on
No,
Netflix.
that's not that. It says Black Mirror and then
television
San
movie.
Junipero, so it's not Black Mirror, the normal Black Mirror.
Oh, fuck that show then.
Yeah. Dolly Parton, Christmas of Many Colors,
the
Circle of
fuck?
Love. This one's stupid. All right. Outstanding lead actor in a series, Anthony Anderson in Blackish, Aziz Ansari, Master of None, Zach Galifianakis in Baskets,
I heard that's funny.
Donald Glover in Atlanta, William H. Macy in Shameless,
Oh, that show's fucked up.
Jeffrey Tambor in Transparent. That's a pretty good one. All right. Outstanding lead actress in a comedy series, Pamela Adlon in Better Things, Tracy Ellis Ross in Blackish, Jane Fonda. Wow, really?
Wait, that's down at Ross' daughter, right? Tracy
Yes.
Ellis Ross?
Yes.
Okay.
She's actually awesome on the show.
Jane Fonda and Grace and Frankie, Lily Tomlin and Grace and Frankie,
Shout out to Ernie Hudson.
Yeah.
Allison Janney and Mom, Ellie Kemper and Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Outstanding. Am I gonna do all these?
Wait, the
Just look over like main categories.
Yeah, the Swedes love watching that Unbreakable show, and I've watched it a few times, and it's pretty funny, but it's not my
Rachel Evan Woods for lead
shit I
actress.
want to talk about on here.
What's up, lead actress?
Yeah, I saw lead actress, the girl from Westwood.
Westworld.
Rachel.
Rachel Evan Wood.
The girl.
Oh, okay. Outstanding
Evan
lead
Rachel.
actress in a drama series.
Yeah, I was just looking at some of the names.
Oh,
You
this
don't
is
have to read them
pretty
all.
good. No. This is a pretty good one though. Viola Davis in How to Go Away with Murder.
Okay.
Claire Foy in The Crown. Elizabeth Moss in The Handmaid's Tale. Kerry Russell in The Americans.
Damn.
Evan Rachel Wood in Westworld, and Robin Wright in House of Cards, who was also in
Wonder Woman.
Wonder Woman.
Well, she's also in Princess Bride, right?
Yes, she's the princess.
That's where I know her from.
There you go.
Yeah, she was fucking. She's always good in House of Cards.
Who's in Barb's category?
Oh, she plays the prison's daughter, wife,
She's
right?
the wife. Yes.
Oh, that was the one we read first?
Claire.
No, it wasn't, because it wasn't her in particular.
Right?
I'm trying to find it, but I don't know if it was.
It was supporting actress. Was that?
Outstanding. What is it? Outstanding guest actress.
What's her name? Her real name?
Her name's Shannon Purser.
No, because I'm looking at Best Supporting Actress in a Drama, and it's Ann Dowd from A Handmaid's Tale, Samira Wiley in Handmaid's Tale, Uzo Adoba in Orange is the New Black, Millie Bobby Brown in Stranger Things, who I hope wins, Chrissy Metz in This Is Us, and Tandy Newton in Westworld.
Outstanding guest actress.
Yeah, outstanding guest actress.
I don't even know if it's in that category.
Outstanding lead.
Yeah, I don't
She was definitely outstanding in that role.
Yeah, even though she got eaten.
Maybe.
Outstanding.
What if she comes back as a thing? Like maybe it like impregnated her, or maybe
White Walker?
Maybe it's like a bite thingy. I don't know what fucking happened.
Them Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Goddamn.
Let's get on it.
This is a huge
The
premiere.
winter is here,
Bruh.
even though it's summertime.
Season 7.
Okay, for those of you who haven't seen it, this is 48-hour rule, so we can give a fuck, because y'all should have watched it by now. So we going to get deep into spoilers like we always do.
Yeah, just fast forward maybe 5-10 minutes.
About Dim Thrones. First of all, Arya needs to drop a rap album, because them bars, hot fire.
I knew it was her right now, too.
Yeah.
I knew it was her.
Yeah,
So I was like-
because we seen him get killed. We
Yeah, I
saw,
was like, I see
yeah.
it live, and I was like, oh, wait, she got them faces,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, and she fucking set him up. Oh, we gonna have another feast. I know you don't come here. We don't have 2 feasts in 1 fortnight, but we gonna have it today. Got all the phrase up in the building. Blah 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 blah. All right, I got the finest wine for you to drink. And then she played it real well because she didn't let one of his R. Kelly wives sip on the wine. She's like,
Yes.
nah, little bitch, you can't be drinking my fine, good fucking Ace of Spade wine. Whatever this is.
On the chat.
The Infinity Vault's fucked up today.
Yeah, holy shit. Somebody put somebody else on blast. Holy shit.
God damn.
Oh, bad. Anyway.
Are they arguing amongst themselves? All right.
I don't want to put the person on blast in the
All
chat.
right. Fuck 'em.
So gets all of the phrase.
All All of them.
All of them.
So-
all of them to sip on that delicious communion wine, and then she starts dropping those bars about how did a great job getting the Starks here. You guys did an awesome job killing a mom and a pregnant lady and her baby, and then all of a sudden you see like the crowd go a little bit awkward and everything, that awkward silence and everything. A couple people start scratching their chins and throat got knots in it and everything, and she delivers that thing, but you didn't get them all.
Love it.
And that's when everyone realized something was wrong, and they started to all die. Just poisoning. It's so great how they...
That's a great scene.
Yeah, it was definitely a great way to start out, because that scene happened before we even got the whole Game of Thrones intro going.
Yes.
And it just set the tone. Unfortunately, we only get 7 episodes this season, but I mean, they didn't waste any time getting with the action. Phrase don't exist in this universe anymore, so we're gonna keep it moving.
They got fucking ghosted.
Yes.
By a little girl.
Yeah.
Revenge for the Red Wedding, which was still one of the greatest scenes in television history for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember sitting down being depressed for like hours after the Red Wedding, you know?
Yeah.
So this was wonderful.
It was great. She crossed that. Well, I mean, even though the family wasn't on her like list, it really was mainly Frey. But she took them all out.
I love it.
It was great.
I love it.
I found the category now.
Yeah.
That's your girl, Bob.
The other big thing for this one is the Hound looking into the fire and seeing basically maybe the future. Is that what he was seeing? Because we don't see what he saw.
E, I guess, is now believes in this fire god.
Maybe. Even though he's still
seeing
afraid of
images. Yeah. Ironically, he was burned by fire, and he didn't want any part of it, but he's able to see these premonitions that are taking place in the actual fire. But there was actually a lot of Easter eggs that took place in this one. Even though we're kind of jumping around in terms of how that's what I was about to say. Jorah has got his whole arm looking like the lizard now. Reached through the cell trying to get Tully.
Refresher real quick, Phil. You don't know who Ser Jorah is. He was the former protector of
Daenerys.
He was obsessed with Daenerys like Hulk was obsessed with Black Widow.
God damn.
Oh, shit.
But he
didn't get no ass though.
No, didn't get no ass. Hulk didn't get no ass either, but
Yeah, he did. They were fucking.
Nah, he would have hooked out and ripped her
Please.
apart.
It was implied.
So Kickman in the chat is saying, and she headed to Kingland to kill the queen.
yeah, she lands at Dragonstone. Was it Dragonstone?
No, you're talking about Arya.
I'm talking about the guy with the ice breath.
Oh no, Arya's head the king's.
Don't trust Blue on Game of Thrones.
Yeah, I don't trust
Okay,
him.
but yeah. Sam, and besides running into Jorah, he also finds out there is a mountain of dragon glass, which
Hold on. Sam in this show has hair gel. How fucking dare you, Game of Thrones? I was like, bro, his shit is all like to the side and shit.
Coiffed.
I'm like, what the
So
fuck?
how many times can we see shit in that fucking scene? Like, as Sam is changing deadpans, we see logs of shit and piss.
they made a
holy shit!
like a Timberland beat out of deadpans and plopping it.
Right? Oh my god! I thought I was gonna puke.
Yeah, it was because they would go from the shit in the deadpan to the soup.
Yeah.
And I was
And
just
the
like,
shit that he was pouring out looked like the fucking soup. And I was like, what the fuck?
It went about 30 seconds, a little bit too long, where you start feeling uncomfortable, and we're just like, okay, I get it. This is getting grossed out. But
That's pretty funny though.
yeah, no, it was good. It was good.
You know what's funny? I don't watch the show, but whenever I'm hanging out with coworkers and they start talking about the show, I'm like, you know what? I heard some shit on the podcast. I'm just gonna pretend like I watched it. So if you don't watch Game of Thrones, just keep listening. You'll be able to impress your friends.
So they find out that the dragon, there's a mountain or a mine of dragon glass at Dragon.
Is Dragon Keep or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's where Daenerys ends up.
Dragonstone.
Dragonstone, ironically.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know,
Say it.
yeah.
But can you rat him?
This pretty much is the kryptonite to the White Walkers.
Yes.
The White Walker army is coming, and they have giants.
Plural.
Yeah.
Because we've only
That
seen
wall is
one.
fucked.
Yes.
That door is fucked. Because we saw what the giants can do to the wall and breaking down barriers and all kinds of shit. They just fucking...
Well, we didn't see what they could
Not
do
to the wall, but...
this wall.
Yeah.
Which is, for those of you who don't know, enchanted as well.
Yes.
So it's not just a big ass wall.
That sort
wall
of got
ice.
fucked up when...
I destroy them walls. I'm just.
So we there's at least 2 White Walker giants, which is that's gonna be a
There's
problem.
3. At least there's one in the middle, 2 on the side.
Okay, yeah, but that's gonna be a problem. And then we also, it's a good little roundtable discussion. Sansa. What's going on with this bitch?
She's hot still, in my opinion.
Well, we can say she's hot now because we know she's an adult. When when the series began, she wasn't an adult.
Yeah, but she's super hot.
She's hot.
She still ruined X-Men Apocalypse.
Well, when she started talking, I was like, "You done fucked up. Like, you can't do that."
Yeah.
Like,
Speaking out of order.
If you want to speak, you got to take it like
Robert
behind
rules
closed
order.
doors.
Yeah,
And it's not even just because she was a woman; it's because he's the fucking king.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, she was undermining his decisions by saying she's trying to exact revenge and stick with the old ways. And John is like, I'm thinking about the future. I'm thinking about what we need to survive as a whole.
She's doing that, and also on a traditionalist standpoint, she should be kind of in charge. She's the eldest Stark.
And not a bastard.
And not a bastard.
She
so
is.
pretty much, Jon Snow is gifted this.
Ooh, whoa.
She's been of age for a while now, man. She's like 21.
Yeah.
But when the show started, she was not 21.
Oh, well, I didn't.
That's what I'm saying. We watched this girl go from minor to adult.
Yeah.
I was like, let's be careful.
So Stitch, let's be a little bit more critical when we're talking about who should be what, because if Jon Snow is a Targaryen, then he trumps
Nobody knows
Sansa.
that.
We don't know, but
nobody knows
if. He doesn't even know.
In this universe, we know that she is.
But we do know that someone knows, and that is Bran. Bran knows.
Nobody knows Bran is alive.
Yeah.
He showed up at the wall.
Nobody in. Random people know he's alive, but in the general scheme of things, they thought he got burned in fucking.
Oh, back. Yeah.
But
was hanged and burned. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess my thing is with her. This was an offline conversation that they had online.
You'd be having.
Yeah, exactly. It's like they should have knew where they both stood prior to that discussion in front of everybody. I felt where both of them were kind of coming from, but you can't have that in front of people.
No.
Yeah. So.
And it was awkward. They both, like you said, they both had really valid points. Shout out to homegirl Lady Mormont.
Yeah, she's awesome.
The little kid.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Who's fucking great. She just I ain't standing aside while you guys fight. Or she's like, I'm gonna pick up a sword. I was like, fucking right.
Yeah, she's awesome. Everyone that's in my hood is gonna learn how to fucking fight.
Yeah.
Fuck what you trying to say.
Boys, girls, disabled, it don't matter.
It don't matter.
And people back off real quick. They don't fuck with her.
If you can dodge a wrench.
So yeah.
Hold on, we got a question from the chat room from the Infinity Vault. Charles Drafter 11 asked if we think that the mine of Dragonglass is empty.
Oh
No, I don't think so.
Nah. There'd be too much of a plot.
Well, one of the reasons why I don't think so.
Change.
So Dragonglass is you can actually make it from dragons just like blowing fire. So if they just go anywhere where dragons destroy somewhere, you can find Dragonglass.
Oh, okay. I didn't know the properties of it.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's why I call it Dragonglass.
Oh.
Pretty sure.
idea.
Even though it's basically obsidian, but yeah.
Yeah, and if Dragonstone is sitting on a bedrock of it.
Glass. You're talking about
the actual place is on top of Dragonglass, then it should be, I would say, bountiful.
See, I don't know. I have to agree with Charles because I feel like that's what really is going on.
How
What
dare
the
you,
fuck?
God damn it. Don't watch this fucking show.
God dang.
I mean, it just makes sense what he's saying.
So they start questioning each other. Littlefinger's still trying to scheme up some sneaky bullshit.
As usual.
Did you guys notice that they hinted at a long winter in this?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if winter is going to stop for a long time. And I think that Sam is going to figure that out. He's going to keep going to that forbidden section. He's going to see that every X amount of years or whatever kind of markers they have, this winter might last for fucking 20 years.
Oh, yeah. I think they've hinted at that for I think a while.
They said there's been a long. I have a question for everybody. Do you think that the White Walkers bring winter, or that they use the guise of winter to destroy everybody?
I think it's probably both.
Yeah, a little bit both.
Yeah.
okay.
Because we saw in this episode when they were walking, they were bringing basically cold with them.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, is this like a recurrence? Like every weird amount of years, the White Walkers come in, wipe out man, wait for them to rebuild, and come in and wipe.
I don't
them
think
out
they
again.
had giants though.
Well, have they gotten past the wall in generations prior?
Well, so
don't
They
think
talk
so.
about it, but not recently. I
we
guess.
don't know. So they built the wall at some point, right?
Yeah.
So if the wall did not exist before.
Yeah. But winter doesn't come like every year. It's not an annual thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It comes and then it's unknown,
stays.
undetermined time.
But I was under the impression that the wall's been around for hundreds, if not thousands of years.
Yes, but
Yes.
that's only in like their history. It's just like our history. Like we have no idea what the fuck happened, how they built the pyramids, right?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So I wasn't
Aliens.
sure. Oh shit! Yeah, I wasn't sure if winter was just a weather phenomenon, if it was brought on or used as a ruse.
I don't know.
So
But then also we have some hilarity happen at King's Landing when King Squid, I just call him, comes there and starts hitting on Cersei. And it's just like blatant right in front of Jamie, and then starts talking about, oh, you should try killing your brother. You might like it or whatever. I was like, oh no.
no, I think the best line he had is, I still got two good hands. I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
He didn't
that
give any
fuck.
fucks.
No, he did not.
Yeah.
Question, real quickly. Has this always been in the lore that they have the absolute best navy in the entire known kingdoms?
Squid peoples?
Yes.
Yes.
Iron Lords or whatever.
Yes,
Yeah, the
Iron Island.
Iron Lion.
So they have the best navy no matter what, and everybody's already known
I
that.
think they have
Because they live by this.
They live by the sea. I
Yeah.
think they're aren't they the only ones that have a navy?
No, because
No.
Khaleesi
No.
has one.
Well, no,
Yeah,
I'm
but that's
talking about
part
in
of it.
Westeros, not across the way.
Part of her navy though is from the Iron Islands.
Yeah.
This is true.
Because the brothers,
Because
brother
the
and sister-
Greyjoys.
But there was another army. You're right though. There was another navy that got destroyed when they tried to attack
King's Landing.
Westeros.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
King's Landing.
That's
yeah.
true.
So that might have been the biggest one at that time, but they got fucked up
Okay.
by what was that? The fucking fire.
The green fire.
Damn.
forget what it's called.
Was it Wildfire?
Yeah, when they launched Wildfire into the bay. Yeah. So yeah, and he says he's gonna bring back a present for her, which is interesting. I don't know what that could be.
None of us do.
I have a feeling that it might be something with the sisters, the sexy sisters.
Oh, the Dorne sisters?
Yeah, because I don't think
It's
we're
either
gonna
that or
see-
Tyrion.
I don't think. I don't want to
Wait,
say.
is that one of Cinderella's sisters?
God damn it.
Damn.
Yeah, because we haven't seen them for a good minute. We know that they're coming for
They
King's
bad,
Landing.
though.
Yeah, so that'll be interesting to see how everything plays out. But and then like I said, Dany gets home, gets
Wait,
to
I'm right
her capital city, and has her war table.
Yep.
So wipes off some dust and puts her chess pieces
Did you
down.
notice where that was?
That's where,
that was House Baratheon. Or not Baratheon.
Is where Stannis
Stannis.
yeah, from
Yeah.
way back. Yeah.
So that's where they're back. Because no one was there. And everyone got wiped out because he lost.
Yeah.
And got his kid burnt on the cross.
Did you?
He didn't get the kid. He burned him on the cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did anyone have any issues? Well, I've seen people. I guess we're flipping out about the whole Ed Sheeran.
No,
Yeah, I was
but
gonna ask
he
about that.
He got mad hate for that.
I mean,
People fucking roasted him. Like
I don't know
quitted.
why.
He quitted Twitter because of it.
I don't know why either, because honestly, if they were like, hey, Kronos, you want to become the Game of Thrones? I'm like, fuck yes, I do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little weird, but I mean,
it was
wasn't
a
bad.
okay role. They didn't make him out to be.
Did he? Was it like acting chopped up the par?
Ari,
Or
He
like,
sings.
sung.
He does what he does. He sings.
He was with some King's Landing soldiers just hanging out along the road, just eating a rabbit. And Arya is on her way to King's Landing to go fuck up the queen. And she stops and interacts with them, and she shares part of the rabbit with them. He's not a main character or anything. It was just sort of like an
he-
appearance.
did
I
he
wouldn't even
start
call it a
singing?
cameo.
I was expecting her
He was
to
just-
murder all of them.
I think that was her intent. And then when she found out that even though they were Lannisters, they had no love for the Lannisters, they just wanted to go home. Then she's like, okay, I don't have to kill all of
She
you.
was analyzing because they do that shot where she checks to see where their swords are at and everything. She was analyzing it.
She was casing them.
But then there's that, and if she had done it, it would have been pretty hypocritical because they invited her to eat and have dinner with her, and then if she goes and murders them after she murdered somebody who invited her family to dinner and stuff, it's sort of hypocritical.
Ironically hypocritical.
Yeah, but I enjoyed the episode. Got 6 more left, unfortunately, and then it's done, or we get one more season after this.
We get a prequel series.
Well, there's gonna be multiple series, but he's not done writing the last book.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once he writes that one, we get the last.
This is past where the books are at. From everyone I've talked to, we're ahead of
the books.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So we're I guess the writers were collaborating with him while he finishes the book.
I think in the last, when I talked with Harley Shelby.
Oh, Harley Dank.
Harley Dank. She reads the books. I believe it's right when Jon Snow gets resurrected, and then obviously there's a lot of implying that he is Targaryen and everything. It hasn't come out and said it yet, so everyone's just sort of like they don't really know what to expect at this point. But I mean, the numbers speak for it because it did a stupid number on HBO.
It did. It also crashed HBO Go apparently when it debuted. HBO Go fucking couldn't handle the service.
Of course not.
So I didn't know. What fucked me up is Walder Frey, the old man who is was the orchestrator of the Red Wedding. He's also on The Strain. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah,
He's also in Harry Potter. He's Phil.
He is Harry Potter. He's the janitor dude. But I've been watching The Strain recently, so I caught up, and I didn't realize he was in Game of Thrones. I was like, oh shit.
I need the Mountain to take off his helmet.
We saw him.
I know, but I just need to see what his face looks like.
We see his face last season when he rapes the nun.
What? I thought we only saw the back.
You see his face.
You see his face. He takes it off. It's all fucked up.
I don't remember.
It's when Cersei gets her revenge on the mother, the head mother or whatever the fuck, and she has her strapped down to the thing, and she tells Sir Gregor to basically have his way with her, and he takes off his helmet. And you see his fucking face.
Busted them zombie nuts.
Yeah, he sure did. Over and over.
Dry and dusty.
All right, you guys want to go to SB and the BTI?
Yeah, sure.
Should we wait till Prodigy jump in here?
He left. He's gone.
Oh, okay.
So Dirty Stu asks, what is the most overrated comic or comic book character? Superman and Superman.
God dang.
My opinion. I mean, they make him. He's overpowered. Anybody else?
I don't know.
Like I know people give Batman a bunch of shit about his whole prep time thingy, but at least for me, I haven't read or seen a comic where he's actually sitting there fucking like prepping for shit. Like the shit just kind of. Just jump in situations.
No. For some people, he definitely has like plans and preps. Like for the entire Justice League, he already prepped for them.
For them, yeah, but like for crime scenes and shit he goes to, like you can't really prep for stuff like that. Like you can do detective work,
yeah,
and determine like who's the criminal and shit like that. But you can't like prep how many guys are in the fucking building or blah blah blah.
Those are low level guys though. But for like major villains though, he preps for them.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. But it's definitely not Batman. Batman's not overrated. He's the greatest of all time.
So then who is overrated then?
Who's overrated? Oh, shit. It's hard to say. Because I like a lot of superheroes. I got to come back to me on that one.
Stitch.
I'm going to say Batman.
I should have said Spider-Man.
Why? Why Batman?
He's written to outthink he seems like his best tool is the writer's pen in terms of like how he's just I was prepared for this. I did my homework for this. I knew this was going to happen, so what I did was
at least he like researches and stuff like that and prepares. Unlike Superman, they just give him new powers. I'm like that's lazy.
I would say Superman's sloppily written. Yeah. I'm not a Superman fan, except when we're talking about Injustice.
Damn. Be a fucking villain, man.
It's all bad.
Well, Batman's gonna be a villain in fucking the dark thingies. What are they called?
Metal. Dark Days, Metal.
Yeah, or the multiverse, the dark multiverse that's happening.
Yeah, he's probably gonna be. They're really setting him up to be a villain.
I guess it's not really comic book wise, but I guess anime wise, I would say fucking like Goku is kind of. I mean, I like Goku. I like watching Dragon Ball Z and stuff like that, but I feel like he's kind of a little overrated because
he's like Superman.
Basically Superman. Like he just constantly keeps getting more and more powerful versus every time he fights somebody. But I don't know. It's still entertaining for me to watch.
That's funny. His Cakeman said Goku as well.
Interesting.
I don't know.
You're saying Incredible Hulk since Prodigy in here.
Oh shit. No, it's tough. I'll say Wolverine. I think Wolverine's a little. I mean, he's a short Canadian dude with a bad attitude, and he's got claws, but yet he's somehow
And a healing factor. I mean,
Yeah, but
that's how he doesn't die from having adamantium bones.
yeah, he doesn't
Crowns-
die. But then, like, everyone thinks that he's like some kind of savant or some shit.
He
or,
gets
I don't
fucked
know.
up on the regular though.
He does.
He does, but
And he's currently dead. So
oh, isn't he back in one of the X-Men colors?
old man Logan is back, but he's from a different universe.
Wait, so for Wolverine, like
future,
how
actually.
how heavy is
Adamantium.
He's over 300 pounds.
Yeah, it's like 5'3", 3 something.
So he's got to be fucking muscular to be able to move all that fucking metal
Yeah.
in his body.
Well, and that's why like his healing factor comes into play is because like you can't move around that much mass that size without some kind of damage, especially the way he does. And also the fact that he's been irradiated a couple times, like more than a few times, and so his healing factor is always healing him from being poisoned from his bones.
Yes.
And that's what happens with when he dies, because basically he loses his healing factor and he's basically dying from poison.
Well,
Well, I thought it's for his healing factor. I thought it just couldn't keep up with how much radiation was coming from his body.
No, they took away his healing factor.
Oh, okay.
So
it's kind of like why he dies in Old Logan.
Old Man Logan's really a comic, by the way,
Yes.
because the Hulk is a bitch in there.
Oh,
Probably shouldn't have left.
Very much bitch.
She had to take care of his kids though.
He's not just a bitch. He's fucking like inbreeding and shit too,
Yeah,
right?
So he's back.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, and latest Old Man Logan. He's him and all of his inbred kids are back.
the fuck?
Who did he fuck? His cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah, well he fucked. Yeah, it was She-Hulk.
Jennifer?
Yeah, She-Hulk.
Oh damn.
All
I mean,
And then he fucked her kids and yeah.
That's all bad.
Cycle of.
Cycle of
isn't that a
incest.
page? Isn't that a page out of Game of Thrones?
I feel like that's a page out of The Hills Have Eyes.
No, well,
That.
Game of Thrones, he didn't fuck his kids. He just fucked his twin.
I was
No. But like that one city or town where he like killed all the boys and just kept fucking the girls.
That's true.
Oh,
if
yeah.
you think about it, Jamie's probably had it worse of all the characters on Game of Thrones.
Which one's Jamie? The kid?
No.
That's tough.
Jamie Lannister, really?
He lost all his kids because those are all his kids. Cersei's kids are his kids. He also lost his hand. He lost his status as being the best top knight. He can barely swing a sword now.
No, people talk shit about him being the fight.
Braun was whooped.
He had to retrain to fight, and he's still the hand, and he's still one of the top. We see him best people with one fucking hand.
He's nowhere on the level he was. He's
He
not.
had to adjust, but he can still whip the shit out of people with one hand.
He's not the Kingslayer no more, though.
No, exactly. Yeah.
But he's still up there, though.
And he will never be king. He's in love with his sister that he can't be with, and
he could if he really wanted to.
And then also he's to blame for their father dying because he let Tyrion get out of the cell, pretty much let him get killed.
He's still in pretty good status, so as far as like his life goes, his daily life.
Yeah, because he still commands the army. He still has a position of status. Where Tyrion was.
Well, who else? Who would you say is in better standing? I mean, in worse standing?
That's the problem, is though, who's alive that's in better standing. There's people that have been like fucked over, that they're dead.
Yeah. Who's,
You know?
yeah.
I don't know anybody that's alive that's
Except homeboy with his dick.
Yeah, Theon. Theon had his cock chopped
Theon's
off.
definitely worse.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, Sansa's had it pretty fucking bad.
Sansa's had it pretty bad. Sansa's on the up and up.
Tyrion's had it pretty fucking bad, but he's still on the up and up. But he's still, technically an enemy of the state. Jorah's had it pretty fucking bad.
Not only did he not get ass from the chick that he loved,
now he's dying.
now he's dying a fucking stone death.
Or he's transforming into a creature.
Well, we don't.
He's basically in prison.
He's in prison. I don't think he's gonna die.
I'm just saying, he's
you
pretty
don't know.
fucked though. He saw his arm. God damn.
Yeah, he's fucking.
He's still got an arm though.
I'm just saying, but he can't use it. Like he can't even fight.
We've watched Jamie lose 4 kids,
But he's not in jail.
He's not in jail, and he still commands an army.
and like 2 of them were like his fault because he fucking went over to that Dorne Island
Yeah.
or whatever. Got the last. He sent her over there, got her killed, died in her arms. One commits suicide out the fucking window, and then Cersei's talking shit about it.
Yeah.
Joffrey was a dumbass.
Yeah, I mean, you could say the Hound had it bad. You can even say Brienne of Tarth has it bad.
Well, Britain Tarth is
She's in love with someone she can never.
but she's like a
have.
knight right now.
But she can never hold status though.
but she's
an
neither
escort.
can Jamie. Jamie can't.
She's gonna fuck that one dude with the red hair. Come on now, man.
Yeah.
The wildling dude.
Yeah.
Jamie
but
can't-
She can't. She always wanted to be a respected knight. She's not really respected.
But Jamie
And
can't
she
be with Cersei. Cannot be with Cersei.
If he really
publicly.
wanted to, they could like run off somewhere.
But they've been lying for the entire. Why would she run? Why would they run off when they run an empire?
Well, that's the thing. Cersei wants that. Jamie, not necessarily so.
So they can't just abandon their family name in King's Landing.
They can if they wanted to. They have that opportunity. They have that option.
Yeah, okay.
Bryn is kind of stuck.
That would be ridiculous.
Well, Bryn can't have Jamie.
just give up the Iron Throne because of love. Because I love my brother. Fuck out of
Hey,
here.
strange fucking shit happens on that motherfucking
Get rid of all
show.
this money and wealth.
So
All right, next be the
wait,
Butchart
quick question. In the Game of Thrones, is that actual fucking throne ever in the fucking series?
Yes.
Like the one with all the swords?
Yes.
Okay.
They show it quite. It's shown quite often.
Even though the other throne that just came into play is pretty badass.
That is pretty badass.
Oh, it's kind of funky. Oh,
Is it a toilet?
Daenerys' new throne.
Yeah, Daenerys.
It looks like
There has been
it's like
stuff.
stone crazy looking
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
All right, next question from Mishka. If you could live in any comic book universe, which would you choose?
Not fucking Batman. I can tell you that shit. Motherfuckers get murdered and shit in Gotham like on a daily.
I think I would want to be in the Marvel universe so I could be a mutant or an Inhuman. That'd
Yeah.
be pretty cool.
I would as well. Yeah. It seems like I have a less chance of being a victim if I just mind my own business.
I would say, for me, I would say like maybe the Spider-Man universe, because Spider-Man was just a normal person and he became Spider-Man through some kind of activity, or maybe even like Fantastic Four. Like I would be in a universe where I can become a superhero, whereas with like X-Men and stuff like that, you're kind of born a mutant. You're kind of born into that role.
Well, if you have the gene for an Inhuman, you can give it that Terrigenesis cloud. And
Or you could die.
Or you can die.
I'll say the DC universe.
You only die if you're a mutant.
Oh, for
I'll
the
say the
Terra
DC
Gem.
universe because I'll go with Blue's route. So let's say both your parents died, then you can become a superhero.
Yeah, but motherfuckers die on the daily in Gotham. I can say that.
But
then again,
that's Gotham.
Gotham's got the worst police force in the history.
Yeah, I could live in Metropolis or Central City.
Don't talk shit about Jim Gordon.
Oh shit.
yeah, he's protecting that city.
Yeah, I could live in Metropolis, which is supposed to be the city of tomorrow.
But your parents gotta fucking die though.
Exactly, if they
in DC.
die. Well, not necessarily, because look at Batwing. His dad's still alive.
But where's his mom?
I don't know what the fuck his
Never talk about his mom. But look, what? So Superman lost a whole goddamn planet,
Yeah.
family and all. Batman lost his parents. Barry West lost his parents.
Oh, he lost his mom.
But his dad died too. Oh no, I guess he did lose his mom.
Yeah.
Just his mom. But
Both,
Green Lantern lost his parents.
He lost his dad, I believe, to a flight accident.
But then again, I guess Spider-Man lost his parents and his uncle
They never talked about his
And
parents.
his girlfriend.
and his girlfriend
His first girlfriend
that he killed.
that he got killed.
But she came back. So
Well, in one universe,
He killed
she-
her.
Yeah.
He snapped her neck.
did he?
Well,
really?
you're talking, I'm talking about the glider. Didn't she?
I'm talking about Gwen.
Yeah, didn't she die because of the glider?
No, when she fell and then he webbed her and he
Oh, he missed. Yeah.
well, he got her
but
but
too late.
Yeah, he
The
got her too
whiplash,
late. The whiplash snapped her neck.
Yeah. Going back to DC, who else? Doesn't Shutterstock have his parents? Doesn't he hide from them?
I can't remember. I know Tony
Black-
Stark parents died.
Yeah. Well, Black Lightning. Well, he's Marvel, but Black Lightning, he has his family.
Everyone's parents are gonna die.
Eventually.
Just let everybody know.
Technically, we all become fucking orphans.
Yeah, but both Marvel and DC, usually their parents die, then from that become a hero.
That's
I
when
mean,
they
that's what.
climb
I mean,
the
look at the.
hero ladder.
I don't know about Batwoman's parental thing. I don't know why she became a hero.
They never really explained the mom thingy, but I know she has her dad in the picture.
Actually, the one hero, depending on which lore, both of her parents are alive, and that's Huntress. So if she's
Well, it depends on which.
yeah, that's what I'm
Huntress.
saying.
Yeah,
I just said if she's
Sorry.
Helena Wayne, then both of her parents are alive. If she's Helena Bertinelli, her dad's in jail, so he's technically still alive.
Well, if we're talking about Bruce Wayne's daughter version of the Huntress too,
Yeah,
I mean,
they're both alive.
Catwoman and Bruce Wayne are still alive.
Exactly.
But if we were in an anime universe, I would say fucking One Punch Man because I'll do fucking 1,000 sit-ups, 1,000 or was it 100?
300, isn't it 300?
They're not even lofty goals.
Yeah, it's like, so it's funny. There's actually a YouTube video out there where some guy tried to do the One Punch Man workout for fucking. I think he did it for like a month or something like that. And he still had his hair, but it was basically like a regular workout routine for him. But he's able to do it.
We have a question from the chat.
Well, the only thing I was stuck about that is the 10K run. Fuck that shit. That's what I can easily do.
Cronus, you want to read the question from the chat?
Oh yeah. Do you think that Batman wouldn't kill because his enemies are the? Hold on, I'm fucking this all up.
Do you think that Batman won't kill because his enemies are the only ones that can fight industrial and government corruption?
No. Because a lot of them just don't give a shit. Like the Joker doesn't give a shit about corruption.
The Joker's an anarchist.
Yeah.
He would blow up the whole city if he can. In fact, in Injustice, he does.
Yeah.
He fucking survived. He's able to get through what he planned on doing. Fucking shit up.
Half the time, yeah, he does. Even though Superman confronts him in Injustice about why Batman doesn't completely stop them or kill them, it doesn't mean that he needs to kill them.
Well, they play on that with the Lego Batman movie too. That Batman needs the Joker. Like there's like a kind of a love connection between the two of them. But
bromance.
Yeah, basically.
Dude, when I was younger, I thought Batman and Joker might have been related.
There's some stories, some fan-made stories out there that they're twins. They're twin brothers. They're not identical twins, but they came from the same wound. But
they could be fraternal.
Yeah, but so for me, Batman, his main thing was killing is that he doesn't kill because that he has to leave that up to the judgment system because he doesn't want to become the villain himself.
Yeah.
Basically, if you take a life, then technically you're as bad as that person.
But he also tries to work with the justice system. That's why he has Jim Gordon in his back pocket. He delivers. Even in the games, like you may wrap up an enemy, but then you also leave things to Gotham PD to handle. So that makes sense.
If you punch somebody in the fucking face, or if you break somebody's arm and legs and leave them out in the snow, they're eventually going to fucking die. But technically, you didn't kill them, but you left them to die.
You left them to their own devices.
Are you as bad as the person that would kill them?
All right, we got another question. So regarding, I don't know who this is from.
So this is from me.
Okay, so regarding
this is a Spider-Man thing.
Yeah, regarding Spider-Man, what do you prefer, organic web shooters or mechanical?
Organic, by far, if it was like me, because, you don't have to worry about somebody shorting your shit out with electricity or running out of fucking webbing or some shit like that.
I went back and I watched Spider-Man 2, and that movie does not hold up. But
wait, what? Spider-Man 2?
That's the one with Doc Ock. Spider-Man, not the Amazing
Sam Raimi.
Spider-Man. Okay. Yeah, but he was having performance issues. He just couldn't fucking web and shit, and he was having all kind of mental anxiety shit.
Fuck,
that's true.
I bust every time. Holy shit! No, I don't. But I'm just saying.
Yeah. I would think personally, organic would make more sense.
But then you run into the same issue with mechanical. Like if you don't have enough webbing on you, then you're kind of
too. Yeah, I enjoy Spider-Man having the mechanical ones. If I were Spider-Man, I would want organic. Unless it required me eating spinach or something. Popeye,
you have fucking more iron in your system.
Yeah, I'm shit, let me eat this fucking piece of chicken.
It's like I didn't have enough fucking Kool-Aid this morning. Oh shit!
Because you would think if you're just constantly webbing, that would put a drain on.
Yeah, it's got to take the minerals have to come from somewhere, and it's got to come from somewhere in your body.
Yeah,
so
exactly, you would have to be somewhat depleted when you're fucking expending body. It's like when you're sweating.
Well, I think even spiders, they only can spend actually so much silk in a day before they have to kind of regenerate.
Yeah.
They can't just fucking do this shit all fucking night and keep the shit going.
Yeah.
That's a hard question actually.
I say mechanical. I'm not trying to have fucking weird fucking shit shooting at orifices that are new. Fuck that. Yeah, I think it'd be too creepy, especially if you try to bust and then you fucking have some weird fucking shit bust out of you on top of your nut. Might be a little fucked up.
For me, I feel like organic would be kind of cool just because, something come out of your body, but when you're kind of shooting out that much, like you kind of got to go mechanical. So
I mean, if
You
you're
got more options if you're mechanical as well.
yeah, it's true. You can do like different patterns or styles
Yeah.
or
This is true.
Yeah, if it's organic, let's say what happens if you get sick or something, then you could lose
all
or not be able
green,
to lose.
yellow.
You wouldn't be fighting anyway.
You get the strength of the webbing gets a little bit less than previous.
Alrighty.
All right.
So we are going to wrap it up. Prodigy had to go and read some Hulk comics.
No way, he got banned from Facebook again. So.
Facebook police came and got him.
He's gonna go see Mark Zuckerberg.
It's part of his. He's on house arrest. He can't be past curfew. So
shit.
before it turns into midnight, turns into pumpkin. So.
Oh, damn. He had to go ask Zuck the Cuck for forgiveness.
So, Old Ninja, what you got going on?
So I am going to try the Destiny 2 open beta this weekend to see what it's about. It'll be through the weekend, so I'll be checking it out. I already have some friends that have tried the early access already. They're saying some positive stuff, so I want to see for myself. Because it's free, it'll be open to all of us, so we could all try it out and give our opinions about the beta. I doubt that'll happen, but I'm going to see if Lilo is interested in playing, see if she'll be down.
Destiny?
Yeah.
She didn't really mess with first person.
Well, there's some third-person elements to it
Okay.
as well.
She might like that.
She might. We'll see how she does about it, because I think the community supports the game really well and might be able to do it. I just want to see what the game is like. Try out the beta.
Community is supported by your money only, bro.
Yeah. Also, there's some movies coming out. Valerian's out, so I want to see that fucking movie this weekend.
Oh yeah, me too.
We didn't talk about War of the Planet of the Apes because none of us fucking saw it. So I'm going to try to see that sometime before the next cast. And then, what else is out? There's another movie that's out this week I want to see as well. Oh, I kind of want to see Atomic Blonde. It's actually doing pretty good.
I was kind of pissed when they said that it was, what was it, the James Bond, a female James Bond or whatever?
They said that shit about Salt.
That's what I was saying. Salt. I
forgot
was
about
like,
that, yeah.
y'all forget about that shit? There was plenty,
Salt was fucking good.
or A Long Kiss Goodnight. You know what I mean? There was plenty of other fucking
That was a
movies.
good fucking movie.
it's a great movie.
Well, it was cool because like Samuel L. Jackson didn't know what the fuck he was doing, and then Gina Davis was fucking shit up.
Yeah.
It was pretty awesome.
All right, Blue, what you got going on?
This weekend, the Swedish and I are going to go out, hit up the city this weekend, try out different like clubs and partying places to try to figure out what we're going to do for our event that we have coming up. But last week I was supposed to.
What event?
It's an event that's going to happen between two people, consenting adults.
You're not gonna talk about it on the podcast?
Wait, I don't want to. I got a bunch of fans out there. I don't want to
Okay.
draw down the viewership. At least in my mind eye, that's how it works. But no, yeah, last weekend I had talked about how I was going to record my review of a mobile game, but I actually had issues with my lighting system because the batteries had died on my camera, or not on my camera, but on my lighting system, and I didn't have time to do it, so hopefully I can do it this weekend.
It's like the one that I have, because you have the same one?
Yeah, I had the same one.
Use double A's.
Well, I didn't have enough double A's to go in there because there's like, it takes 6.
Bro, you gotta go to Costco.
Well, I have rechargeable.
Yeah.
I have
Rechargeables
rechargeable
are
ones,
good.
but they're in my flash and then my.
Dude, you need the one that recharges them in like 10 minutes.
You need to use all disposable. Fuck the environment.
Oh, fuck.
But other than that, Prodigy gave me the Injustice 2 comics, so hopefully I can read all those this weekend and kind of top out them next week. But other than that, just fucking chilling and relaxing.
True. What I got going on is I dropped my first chicken review. I haven't figured out the full title, if I'm going to call it Stitch Eats or Stitch Eats Chicken. But I went to Bonchon and I did a review of their chicken. And I'm going to give Blue the audio and the video and let him work his editing magic to make it look all professional as fuck.
Bonchon is pretty good, though, right?
It's pretty good.
I
It
like
was.
the chicken.
I was my first time going, and it was like kind of trippy. So thanks for that, Stitch.
Korean fucking fried chicken is legit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's also a Gen opening up pretty soon.
What's it called?
The Gen, the Korean barbecue place that's super popular.
Okay.
You gotta wait till it's open. We'll go when it's open.
Sounds good. But yeah, that should be releasing soon once he gets all the details and everything. Other than that, just plan on sort of drinking. I'm
Destiny 2 beta.
and I've been playing Marvel Heroes, which I've been enjoying.
Is that any good?
I'm enjoying it so far. I reached level 10, which has the cap on it, where you can buy stuff to upgrade your character.
So the game is free, yes?
It's free.
Free to play, but you can buy...
You can buy stuff to help you grind better, or to, I guess, circumvent grinding.
The Marvel game?
Yeah.
I started playing it.
Yeah.
I'm playing as Black Panther.
Have you gotten to like the level cap 10 yet, or no?
No.
Okay, yeah. I played it this morning.
5, maybe.
Yeah, and I just got to 10, but I got a little bit confused because I guess when I had stopped playing, I had just beat like Doc Ock, and I had to go talk with somebody, but I could not remember the route that I had taken, what buildings I got into, and it said like go meet with whoever, but on the map it's not really clear on where the fuck I need to go. So I don't know if that's something that I'm overlooking, or if that's like a flaw in how maybe the game should have been designed in itself. But so far, so good. I'm enjoying it. It's sort of like DC Universe Online, but I mean, I'm more of a Marvel guy, so that's my bias kicking in, so I like it a little bit better. And then still been playing Friday the 13th. Lilo got Dead by Daylight, which I watched her play. I haven't played it yet. It looks...
What, that free game that just came out? Until Dawn?
No.
Until
Dead by Daylight.
Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
It's a zombie game, isn't it?
Yeah.
She's been in this whole... because she plays Friday the 13th, so she's been really loving that. So she bought that. I'll get my hands on it maybe this week. I'm kind of skeptical about it, but we'll see. Might go to the Giant game tomorrow. That's about it that I can think of right now.
Awesome. And for me, what I got going on? Basically, I guess I'm going to be alone for the next couple of nights because K-Max going to goddamn Bruno Mars concert tomorrow.
Lilo's gone too.
She gonna come back wet as fuck.
Yeah.
No filter.
I'm gonna be sleep as fuck.
Oh my god.
And then I guess they're doing something on Friday, probably. So yeah, other than that, I'm gonna do the Mayweather fight. I think I invited all you guys to go.
Yeah. So. Isn't that next month?
Yeah, it's in next
End
month.
of August.
26th.
I'm a maybe for that one.
Dude, all the shit talking, they sold me.
It's awesome.
So other than that, just doing regular shit. So yeah, look forward to our videos coming out. Thank you for doing a recording of your chicken shit.
That's awesome.
Chicken wings, motherfucker.
You can call it Chicken George.
Wow.
Man,
The chat room was fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
But you have to go through and Google Translate on why it's funny.
Okay.
Because it was like Portuguese and like English is fucking hilarious. So anyway,
All right, check us out on Facebook, Blacker Than Black Times Infinity. See us on twitch.tv/BThenBTI because you'll see some shit this weekend, maybe even the next couple days. Tweet at us at BThenBTI. Check our website, binheadproductions.com/BThenBTI. What else am I missing?
You can definitely find us on YouTube. We record live every Wednesday at 8:30, so check it out.
always do this shit. Take too goddamn long.
I was counting down with my hand too. I knew it was coming.
I saw the hand. I was like, what?
Oh man.
Luke kept going.
Well, no, you didn't talk about the YouTube. People gotta know about the YouTube.
You gotta fit it in.
No, because they could be listening on SoundCloud. He's right.
Yeah, if you're listening to us on SoundCloud right now, you can be in an Infinity Vault talking shit about other members, like some of the people are right now. So definitely jump in Infinity Vault.
Tell us why you think Mass Effect sucks.
Oh wow!
You can jump
tell
in
us
and
why Spider-Man Homecoming sucks or is dope. Either
you
one.
can definitely jump in there and we'll respond. We usually will reach out into the chat room, and pick out people, and like mention them on the podcast. So definitely do that.
So when you're on Twitter,
What?
No, let's go ahead on this. It's fucking talking.
I thought it was a well. I would say on Twitter you can ask this question #AskBThenBTI.
Has succeeded in penetrating further and further into the unknown.
All right. Those That Comic Book Guys, shout out to y'all. Talking a little bit of shit about you guys, but yeah, it was a cool podcast. So we get this far because I know you guys said it's a long podcast. I understand you guys have short attention spans, but it's all good. All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Peace out.